All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Raw Talk. Today, we do not have a guest,
Thank
but
God.
we have my co-host, and we're going to dive into who she really is. Because I read a lot of comments. I see you boys. Listen, I'm here for you. And everyone's like, who the fuck is this? If you don't know enough about her, because like obviously you're not like you're not a social media influencer. They wouldn't see you on other channels. You're not doing YouTube. What do you actually do?
I'm an ultrasound tech. So basically I scan ultrasounds all day, primarily breast. So all day I'm looking for cancers, I'm looking for cysts, things like that. And then I make TikToks when I'm at lunch, and that's it.
That's it.
Yes.
So what is the craziest thing you've done at your job? Like what's the craziest thing that's ever happened at your job? Ultrasound tech, because like that seems like, I don't know anything about it. Ultrasound tech to me sounds kind of uneventful to me. Only because I do a lot of crazy shit.
Okay. So
And I'm completely ignorant to this because I don't know anything about it.
Obviously, because I saw an eaten boob last week.
An eaten boob? What do you mean an eaten boob?
So we have two different instances of an eaten boob. There's two different scenarios that can be going on right now, right? First, we've had women who have come in who have had cancer. You know, they've been diagnosed with cancer. And when you get diagnosed, a lot of emotional things happen to you. So you either go and get treatment immediately and you get on top of it, or some people neglect it and they kind of pretend it's not happening.
Hold on. You say eaten boob. You mean like someone was like sucking on someone's nipple?
Just wait.
What does eaten mean?
I'm getting there. Eaten, so like when you have the cancer, they eventually let it keep growing and growing and they don't get treatment. And then the cancer grows out of your skin and it eats your breast and it comes out and you have a giant tumor hanging out of your body.
So you're saying people let it get to that point?
Mm-hmm. And that is what we refer to as an eaten breast, as well as we've had patients who have actually had like an eaten breast where like they were hooking up on someone who's usually participating in drugs, and they were sucking on their nipples, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, the nipple's fucking gone. And yeah.
Wait, so someone actually ate someone's nipple in this that
I don't know if he like full on swallowed it, but like
But he bit it
the
off.
shits right off. Yeah.
So this is everything around boobs?
Yeah, all boobs.
So anything else that you scan?
Well, we do generals there too. So we do abdomen and then like TATV, which is your vagina. So we do like trans-abdominal, trans-vaginal, where we stick it inside. But I just specialize in breast.
So before, because you told me a different story that has nothing to do with breast. You told me about like some tube thing that you like stuck in some dude's butts.
Well, okay, so
Is this the same job?
No, not the same job. So
Okay.
that was when I was actually in my internship. So I had a whole different field of sonography that I was in when I was an intern, and then when I got hired at my new job, I was trained in breast, and now I specialize in breast. But at that point, we were doing like, we would have to do scrotal exams where we would ultrasound like balls, you know, because has anyone heard of testicular torsion?
Oh. No, I thought you were going to say testicular cancer, but torsion sounds like balls tied up.
Yeah, so your balls literally twist, and then they lose, blood supply. And
Oh.
They
Whoa.
get twisted around each other. Did you know that?
Yeah, but like, how does that happen though?
A friend of mine in high school was like, we were all playing hide and
You
seek.
like riding a fucking bull or something?
Nah, he jumped over a fence, twisted his shit right up.
Normally, don't you just like hit it, but you just like fall on it, not just because I've like skateboarded.
Yeah, when I hit it, I usually just fall right on it.
Oh yeah, it's nice. But anyways, shit, you're fucking me up right now. No, when you fall on your balls, it's not like you fall and you like wiggle your butt around and twist your nutsack. Like, how does that even happen?
I think it was maybe the motion of the thighs going like against each other in the run. So when you switch legs, your thighs rubbed, and then the balls twisted in that action.
Yeah.
That's how I imagined.
And then they got stuck like that?
Yeah, they didn't go right back, and so one of them, ends up losing blood supply, and then normally, you'll lose a testicle, and then they'll just put in
Well,
like a fake
how does the person not notice that right when it happens? Like, oh wait, I need to go get this fixed.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it hurts, and they're probably like, "Oh shit, I got hit in the balls." But then I'm sure they think it'll go away or whatever. I don't have balls.
I feel like that's what I'm saying. I have balls. I feel like I would have been like all up in there, like, what's happening down here? You know,
yeah.
I would have.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have
most
moved my
people
balls
are.
around and been like, hey, this is not normal. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes like, like sometimes one of your balls will like push up, and you're like, oh wait a second, what happened? You don't know about this.
Can you take your balls and put them up in your body?
Not necessarily. It's like sometimes it happens, but they're not at the same time.
So you can't like get rid of them and just have a loose sack?
No. Like one at a time.
Where do they go?
I have no idea. That's a forbidden place.
Yeah, I've never.
I
I don't know about. I don't know about.
I think that's it's the thing between your butt and your.
The gooch. That's not it.
It's around there.
It's around
Scientifically speaking, So, there's like a science thing involved. I have no idea.
Is there? Maybe
Yes.
maybe you can have your assistant Google it real fast.
Phone a
Just let us
friend.
know.
Phone a
Yeah.
friend. Can you guys comment below what that area is in the? It must be in your pelvic bone.
What is the hole in which you can shove your balls up into your
It's
body?
a pelvic bone for sure.
It has to be, yeah, but like what part of your pelvic bone? Because
The bottom part.
like, is it? Do you guys have a coochie hole?
No.
Do you don't?
I
Think,
don't. Wait, let me check. No, we don't.
It could be. It could be like I have like my coochie hole. So you guys also have the coochie hole, but then you have a balls and a penis there too.
Maybe that's
So
the
it's
same
like,
exact thing.
Maybe it is. Maybe we're the same on the
Holy
inside.
shit. Oh my God.
I don't
You
know.
just
Maybe we
broke
should
grounds.
find out if we're the same on the
No,
inside.
for sure we shouldn't. You're in the medical field, and this is your first like experience being on social media.
Absolutely.
And I like
yeah.
I just dragged you into this.
And just groomed me.
And groomed you. Hold on a second. Now she's of age,
Just
okay?
kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 21.
She's 21. She's I didn't groom her for anything. I was like, yo, you want to be in the podcast? She was like, yeah, I think
He
let's do it.
groomed me to be on this podcast.
100% didn't happen. But what do you think about it? What's your experience? Because you still are very 100% in the non-social media world for work-wise.
Yes.
But now you have kind of like this thing that we've done a few episodes now, and so you get a little bit more like, I don't know if it's whether it be attention from people or comments from friends or family. What is it like now?
It's been really interesting because like I make TikToks and I've gone, you know, pretty viral on TikTok. Like I have like 17 million views on a video, and a lot of people that I know ended up seeing that, and then that kind of opened them to my TikTok because they'd never seen it before, and they saw all my videos. And it was fine at first when it was just like people from my hometown, but then when I started coming on like the podcast, it's more people that don't follow me or aren't interested in my content. It's more your followers, and they don't like me. But that's okay.
Yeah, I read some comments. They're nasty stuff, but they're also nice sometimes too.
Oh yeah,
they're not
some
always
of them are
nasty.
so nice. But like the nasty ones are really funny because they're like, oh yeah, she seems like a homie, but I'd never fucking wife her. She's a hoe, and it's like, cool,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean-
It's like, I mean, that's not a diss. Like calling someone a hoe isn't a diss at all.
Do you like the like being on the internet?
That's a good question. I
Because
like.
I know you like doing this podcast. I know you like
Yeah.
doing this thing for sure.
I like this, and
Yeah.
what I don't like, and one thing about this experience between like being on the podcast and like having you kind of help me navigate social media
Yeah.
is you guys understand the algorithm. So you post all the time, and you understand that that is how you grow. And for me, I don't really care to like grow like that. It's more like I get really annoyed, and I feel like I'm being annoying if I'm like posting all the time about a bunch of dumb shit that I don't care about just because I know I have to meet a certain quota.
Yeah.
Like that really fucking bothers me.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing how social media works, right? And the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
If someone didn't want, and this is the funniest thing when you talk about haters and people who talk shit about you or talk bad about you, or they join your live and they say something bad, or they comment, they say something bad, or they comment on YouTube videos and say something bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're putting yourself out there and you have no other choice, right? If they could either be there or they can't. So I understand your perspective of like, yo, you know, you deal with this thing, but and having to post, or you from your perspective of saying you don't want to annoy someone, but like if you annoyed them that much, genuinely, they just wouldn't be there. Because that's how it works, right? Because you decide who you want to follow, you decide who you want to engage with, you decide who you like, who you dislike, who you talk shit about, whatever.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, if someone's engaging with you, whether it's bad or good, there's a reason they're there. They like something about you.
That's true.
Whether or not they want to like pick apart like what it is, and they want to say that fuck you or this or that, or get this girl the butt. The fact that someone's making a mention about you, like there's something about you that they're engaging with.
Exactly. And it's not really that I find like that people, I'm like worried I'm going to annoy people and they won't want to follow me or anything like that. It's more like as a viewer, like, and that's what I am. Like, I'm just someone who like follows famous people and watches the influencer videos, whatever. Like, I can tell when someone put their fucking balls into something and when they're posting something to meet a quota because they know they didn't post that day or they have to get something out there. Like, I can tell. And I just wish that it wasn't the algorithm, and you know, I wish that that wasn't a thing that was driving a lot of these influencers, because I think some of the content that's put out is just garbage and it's shit and it shouldn't even have been there, and it's taking away from content that they actually really care about because they have to, you know, put so many things out. I'll post a TikTok once a week. And no, I don't grow very fast at all. But those one videos do really well versus like when I find myself, when I first started doing this podcast, I was like, oh, well, I'll try the social media thing. I'll try posting a lot. And like the videos didn't even do well because I like didn't give a fuck about them. And I wasn't being myself. I was trying to meet a quota. So
yeah, it definitely is a little bit of like a catch-22, somewhat of a grind. Cause like the social media platforms now, just so you guys listening understand this, like Instagram, TikTok, all these platforms, it's all about watch time, right? Which is going to drive engagement on these platforms. And so it's all about how many people and how long they watch, or how long they click, or how long they view a video, basically, so you guys understand this. And that's what drives more people to the page to grow. At the same time, for example, all these apps have certain quotas that they want you to meet to be on their platform, meaning like to grow really well on Instagram, they want you to post like 3 to 4 pictures a week. They want you to post like 4 reels a week. They want you to post 2 IGTVs. They want you to go live for an hour. They want all this stuff for you to like reach the maximum amount of viewership, which is crazy. And TikTok, I think TikTok is, they want 3 or 4 TikToks a day to grow, like to not necessarily. And this is the thing, it becomes difficult because I remember, for example, when I first started all this shit, I was posting like twice a day. And it was back in the day when it didn't matter as much, but it was just what I was doing. Right. So it was seamless. I loved it. And it was seamless.
That was your job, and you were putting like your balls into it. You know, that was your thing. And, you know, that was what you wanted to do with the rest of your life. Whereas me, like, I just made videos in my car because I had nobody to talk to. I didn't have any friends. So I was like, shit, I'll talk to someone.
But so then here's the thing, right? I challenge you, right? Could you see yourself doing a podcast for a living?
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm in this position and I'm sitting here doing it, of course. But like, did I ever sit there and was like, I'm going to start a podcast? I would have honestly never had the balls. And that's just being straight up. Like,
that's fair.
I would have loved to have sat down. And I've had conversations with other people about doing podcasts. I would have loved to sat down and filmed a video and just put it out there. But I would be honestly like insecure about that. I wouldn't think that it was good enough. And I know myself, and I know that I would never think that it was good enough. So I would never actually put it out, which is unfortunate.
Damn, it's funny though, because you talk specifically like a viewer. And also like, even just so you guys understand, even creators feel this way. Like, it's not just viewers feeling that way and creators are feeling separately, but like, you have to just, if you think it could be a good idea or something you would enjoy, you just have to try it. Now, do you have to fit into every single algorithm and post that much? Like, no, like I don't even post that much anymore. Do I know it's affecting my growth on Instagram or whatever? Sure. But am I happier? Like, do I have more balance? Not all the time, but like more than before.
Exactly.
You know? But you also have to understand, like, if you just want to do it, because a lot of people watch social media content or like podcasts and shit like this, and they're like, damn, I really want to do that. But they're just afraid to either start, or they're afraid that like so many people are doing it. So like, why would they do it? But you'll realize after doing this for like, I don't know, 6 months, you're going to look back and be like, holy fuck, this is one of the coolest things that I've ever done.
Absolutely.
And it's like, you wouldn't know unless you just tried it. Obviously, like I brought you on for us to try it. But even if I never did that and you eventually tried it, you'd start with less views, you start with less engagement, you start with less everything. But to the viewer and the person listening, if you really want to do it, you just have to do it, despite what people are saying, despite what you're afraid. And I know it's hard because, you know, we'll have like Noel on here, we'll have anyone that I talk to, and we talk about haters, and like people, they tend to take things really personally, especially when they first start social media. Yeah. Like any sort of negative comment, they make it like, oh, am I that? Is this me? And it's, you have to understand, people throw rocks, you know, normally outward at other people because likely it's something they want to be doing. Yeah.
And it's like, it's jealousy and it's projection. Like, it's things they're insecure about, and they're throwing it at you.
Yeah. Because have you ever met like a really successful person who just shits on random people?
Never.
You're never going to meet a person who's super successful who's like, I'm just going to get on YouTube today and talk shit about people.
Go talk shit. Yeah.
And just find videos and be like, fuck you piece of shit.
There are people who do that and are very successful, actually.
Oh, well, that's a whole
nother...
Not
you, but I'm saying in general. There's a whole genre of content where that right there, that's a thing.
Well, we're talking about, those are fucking, you know, the drama channels, right?
Yes.
Or the, you know, the people where they make videos and they discuss what other people are doing or not doing right or whatever.
Yeah, and there's you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to have an opinion about what someone's doing, but at the same
time, not about
like,
me, No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Facts.
I'm kidding.
No, but like, you're allowed to have an opinion on something, but like, you don't really get to condemn other people for making their choices. And the fact that people get so emotional about what someone else is doing, I don't know. It feels like you're a bit bored and you don't have much going on, because it's really easy to just keep scrolling and to not talk shit. Not that I care. I don't give a fuck about a hate comment. I get them on TikTok all the time. Yeah. Trust me. Men on TikTok, no, they don't like me at all. But it's funny because their TikToks, like their comments are so funny to me. Like, they'll say whatever, and then you see my videos that I'll respond to, and it makes my content, you know, I'll get millions of views on those videos just shitting on men. So it works for me.
But it's funny how you see how like moments ago that you were like, fuck, I didn't necessarily want to do this because of the algorithm. But then like, and the kind of this nonsense shit. But at the same time, like, it's also empowering. Like it's also allowing you to reach people that, you know, maybe want to say the things you want to see, maybe want to say the things you are saying and maybe don't have the guts to do it, or the guts to step out and make the content to do it, or even just to make the content period, make the fucking social media account.
Absolutely. And like, that's when I started my TikTok, like I was horrified to post any videos. I didn't for the longest time. I would just draft them. But then I realized like, you know, no one will probably see this. It'll be fine. Like, who cares what anyone says? So I started putting them out slowly. They didn't get any views. Finally, things like started picking up a little bit, and people from my hometown started reaching out, and I hated that. If I could block my hometown, that's funny. I would post anything on the internet.
I remember the first time I saw your page, you're like, if you know me in real life, please leave.
Yes, it's still my bio.
So funny.
Straight up. Like,
your hometown, so growing up, were you always like somewhat outspoken? You know, like to your family or to your friends, were you the girl that would just be like, fuck you, this is how I feel?
I mean, I was not this person in high school, but I was that way I was very angry, and like I would manifest any feeling that I had. I would put anger into it, and I would treat people horribly, which came from me having hurt and trauma that I hadn't dealt with and I didn't understand, and I projected that onto other people, and it's not okay. And I was not kind in high school. Like, I'll be straight up about that.
You were a mean girl?
Truth. Like yes, yeah. I've been in fights. I would beat girls up for no reason.
No, how many? Don't tell me you're Bryce Hall in this. You've been in 42 street fights. What's going on in 41?
Too many fights.
Yeah, how many?
Tons.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and for no reason, like for literally no reason. Like I just wanted to like be a fucking asshole. And like
they're all calling cap right now. They're all calling cap. You're not in street fights. I swear to God.
Really?
I swear to God, they're calling. I feel it in the comments because I've been doing this for so long. They're like, that's cap, dude. This girl's not a fighter. You've really been in street fights like that? Do you have like a video evidence?
Video.
Like, what the fuck are you about to show me?
Do you want it?
Yeah, it's just.
Here, we'll pull it up after and see. Yeah. I'll show you. But so I have a video. It went viral.
Wait, really? Mm-hmm. That's fucking fun. Yo, now I have like a different random question. If you could fight any influencer chick, who would it be? I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. I just thought it was relevant to you talking about you knowing how to fight.
Yeah, I'd probably be that the chick that just had her baby. Now that she's not pregnant anymore.
Just had her baby.
Yeah. The TikTok, the blonde TikTok girl.
Blonde TikTok girl.
Her name's not even relevant enough to remember, but I could see her in my face.
It's just something about her.
She's such a dumb bitch. Yeah, she was like, she was hooking up with like a little kid and
like. Whoa! What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's like a pedo.
Wait, this is a woman.
Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't fucking.
Is it?
I didn't take the time to remember her name.
Is it Tammy?
But you know who you are.
Is it Tammy?
Tammy? No. I don't know. Sorry, Tammy. It's not a.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Tammy. So sorry. This is a TikTok girl who had sex with a little kid. Like, what do you mean a little kid? Like a. I actually really am invested in finding out who this is now and putting it on this.
Yeah, so.
Wait, hold on a second. How did you know that?
She's Googled.
Yeah, but how did she know that?
Because she Googled.
Well, so this is a real thing. Some woman.
No, it's all over TikTok. This is like a huge thing.
Oh my God! And is that the 13-year-old kid?
It doesn't matter. She's 19. He's 13. It's disgusting.
Let's talk about it. So, if a dude did this, now tell me, is she going to jail for this?
No, and that's the fucked up part.
If a dude did this, he'd be in fucking jail.
He would
he'd be fucking destroyed on the internet.
Destroyed on the internet, destroyed in real life. It's disgusting, okay? And it's such a double standard because men...
What the fuck?
Men get sexually assaulted way more often than anyone wants to fucking admit. Like, anyone. And it's not okay. Like, drunk men get taken advantage of by women all the fucking time. But if you were to call the cops on
You're talking about, like, physically or financially?
Physically.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I just heard a story about it the other day from a very close friend of mine. Like, he was way too intoxicated.
Where are these women at? No, I'm kidding.
Bad
this never. Sorry. Crazy though, because no, genuinely, like if a dude did that, he's done. He's going to jail. He's going to jail at 25.
I have a little brother. This shit's not okay. Like it's just not okay. And the fact that this is happening and it's on the internet with a girl with 18 million fucking followers.
So what's her repercussions? Do you know anything about that? Does it say anything that's happening to her?
Nothing.
They're just like.
Nothing.
As of right now, she says she's no longer speaking to Connor.
Like the police officers are just like, yo, that's what's up.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like.
What?
And
how was it, bro?
There's that angle. There's that angle that people use where they're like, "Oh, well, that's any like guy's dream to hook up with an older girl." Like maybe, but how the fuck? He's 13. How is he supposed to know that?
Because the whole thing about it is like the decision making is like not there.
Also, like who looks at a 13-year-old and is like, like, ew, what the fuck?
I have no idea. That's fucking crazy.
Get away from me. Like,
so you'd box her.
Oh, I would
You'd beat the
curb
shit out
stomp
of
her.
her.
I would put her on
curb
all
stomp
fours
her?
and I would dog walk her out to the curb and then curb stomp her.
Well, I'm gonna have to see your actual video
I'll
of
show
you
you the
fighting.
video.
Well,
Yeah.
show me that later.
I will.
This is actually fucking absurd.
Have you been in a fight?
Yes.
Like a real
Yes.
fight?
Real fights.
Like how recent
Not
was your
recent.
last fight?
No. Since I started getting bigger, I was like, this is like an actual problem.
Like bigger or social media bigger?
Both.
Oh.
But also physically bigger, knowing that it's just not it's not okay to just fight people.
Do
It's not
people
okay to be in
mess with
fights.
you more now that you're bigger? Just to like
So not now. I think because like I feel like most dudes if I go to a club or some setting where it could happen, which is like normally people drinking, like they're also like, you're that fucking guy, so they're not really violent. When I was younger, yeah, I was bigger, and like I would notice that people would be like, yo, like you're like what, they would want to test it almost because you're bigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Quick little
Wait,
story.
I want to hear.
Okay, so I was this was actually perfect timing. Halloween. Okay? This is Halloween. Ooh. Fuck, man, how many years ago? I must have been 21 or 20. And I was going to a party in Newport. It was a Halloween party. It was a costume party. So just to give you guys some reference, I want to pop these pictures up, but I can't. I mean, by the way, guys, sorry, I get a little sidetracked. My ADD kicks in super hard. We're going to get better with the production here. Just along the way, we're going to have emails so you guys can ask us questions. We're going to put them on the podcast. We're going to do a ton of stuff and involve you guys more along the way. And I'm going to get like better production because I'm a little bit bare bones and I just kind of run and gun.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. And this is the first time we've actually got to like do one just me and you, which is my dream. So keep going. I'm excited.
Yeah. So that's coming soon. Just so you guys know, make sure you subscribe, hit up the fucking iTunes. And yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, all that good shit. But let me get back to the story. So I was in Newport Beach and I was 20 and I was a weightlifter at the time. This is before I ever really got into bodybuilding. My buddy was like, yo, you should try Olympic weightlifting. And I was actually really good at it. And this is before I got really into bodybuilding. So the first thing that I started training was Olympic weightlifting. So I did a competition, like, I don't know, it was like Oktoberfest way back in the day. Again, in fucking, when I was, what year was that? What year would it have been? Fuck, man.
If you were 20, you're 32
yeah, I'm
now?
32. Holy shit.
Would that have been, wait a minute.
Basically, I'm a dinosaur. Anyways, 2010, 11,
oh my
8?
God.
I don't know, man.
Like 8.
Yeah, anyway, so I was good at Olympic weightlifting before I was ever good at like bodybuilding or anything. So I won a competition. It was at Oktoberfest. And I had the reason why I'm telling you this is my costume for the party, which I got in a fight, was my singlet. Okay,
wait, from your competition?
So I wore a singlet, dick hanging out, everything.
Wait, do you have pictures?
No, yeah.
Damn.
So dick print, had my singlet pulled down kind of to cover my dick. So I had it off, so I was like topless basically.
Wait, so you had the straps off?
I had the straps off. Yeah, so imagine I had a singlet on.
Oh, you're such a douche.
Yeah, big time douche. And also, because I won the competition.
You won too?
I won, so
you
I had
a really big dick in out here.
Oh, big time. So I had a fucking medal that I wore too. So shirtless basically, because I had the straps pulled off and I rolled it down. So it was like the top was hanging down and I was wearing like the short shorts. I had a medal. Anyways, I felt like I was the man. So I go to this party. I was with my friend, who turned out not to be my friend, which is a whole nother story I'll tell you guys about another time. His name was Michael. Okay. He was a black guy. I lived in a house with like a bunch of basketball players when I first moved down to Fullerton. And he was the assistant coach. And the black guy's going to make sense in a second. So I just want you guys to understand. I just randomly put that in there. He's going to make sense why this is relevant to the whole story, actually. So anyways, we're at this party, me and Mike. We're in the back. And there was like a bathroom to the right before the last room. Door and then room. And he was Laura Croft. That was his outfit.
Who's that?
Laura Croft, Tomb Raider.
Oh.
He was like a girl character, but he just put a hat on and was like, I'm Laura Croft. He didn't really want to dress up. We just want to go to the party because we were trying to fuck with bitches. Anyways, we're at the party. And he's in the bathroom and some guy, and this is like a soccer fraternity house or some shit. And some guy's like drunk as fuck and he's banging on the door and he's like, I got to use the bathroom. This is my house. Like, get out. And he's like, I'm almost done in a second. And then the guy comes to me because I'm like waiting in that back room, like because I was also going to use the bathroom. And I was waiting for Mike because I'm really socially awkward. So don't like stand around at parties and I'm like, I'll just not talk to anyone.
You still do that?
I still do that, yeah. so no, that hasn't changed. Anyways, he goes, oh, is that the black guy? I was like, yeah, the guy with the Tomb Raider thing on. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. Like you got to tell him to hurry up because like it's my fucking house. He started to get a little bit like he was drunk. It's my fucking house. Like you got to get him the fuck out of there. I was like, all right, I think he'll be done in a second. Anyways, Mike comes out and the guy's immediately mad at him. And he gets in Mike's face and they're arguing back and forth. And I'm not going to say this word because I just would never say this, but he called Mike the N-word.
Whoa.
Hard R.
Hard R. Super hard R.
Right there.
Big party foul. And, it's my boy, so I obviously take offense.
This guy was white?
This guy was white and all it was maybe white Hispanic, something like that. I don't know.
A whole lot of audacity though.
So it was just like, they were arguing. He's like, and I was like, oh fuck. And then it got kind of a little more serious. And then he had his 2 other friends came up and then he goes to Mike. He goes, and I wasn't in this conversation at all. I just want to make this clear. I was just standing right outside of it. Wasn't saying shit. But he goes to Mike. He says, and I'll fuck you and your boy up. Ooh. And I was like, at the time, this was like prime Bradley Martyn, so fucking aggressive, like if I could be, but never aggressive on purpose. But I was waiting. I was always waiting for someone to give me a fucking opportunity just to be an asshole because I was so angry about shit in my life.
Got it.
So,
when people, I mean, I just know they're going to comment and say that they were angry because you were on steroids. You can save themselves from that because you weren't, right?
No, absolutely not. Yeah. No, definitely not this time.
So he wasn't.
I was just mad about life because my life, there was things that I was upset about my childhood and I always brought it with me and
like real shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell the story over and over. My father died when I was young. Anyways, I was very I was ready to go.
Yeah, I just hate seeing those comments about you. I'm sorry I had to cut you off, but I hate that. When people you say anything about being emotional, they're like steroids.
I don't give a fuck.
He has feelings.
It doesn't matter. So this is well before steroids. Anyways, so I'm standing there and he's like, "I'll fuck you and your boy up," and I was like, "Oh fuck, this just got good." So they kept arguing. He pushed Mike, and then I'm sober as fuck. I don't really drink now, but especially then I was super against drinking, super against drugs. So I was just going out. Again, super socially awkward trying to find girls. So he pushes Mike, and then Mike is a smaller dude. Mm-hmm. This guy was bigger than him. And Mike goes to fall back, and then he comes in like to punch Mike. But for me, everything's like in slow motion because they were both drunk. Mike and him were drunk. He goes to punch him, and I punched him in the side of the face. Because he was like, imagine I saw it this way. I punched him straight in the side of the face and threw him around onto the bed that was like behind me to my left. And then stuck my knee in his back and hit him like 5 times in the face. And this is where the story gets really good. There was like
wait,
blood.
How was your knee in his back?
So imagine like.
You want to do it to me?
I just want to show you.
Do it to me.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So imagine like I threw him on the fucking bed like this. Watch, and I'm gonna show you. You guys gotta watch a YouTube video to see this. Okay?
Well, you're in the way either way.
Okay. Am I?
Okay, show me.
Yeah, like I literally see your back.
Did you do it?
I threw him. I stuck my knee on his side, and his face was against the wall.
Was my pussy out? Huh?
But like full rage, as hard as I could.
I'm having a hard time focusing right now. That was fucking awesome.
And then it was so funny because the minute that happened, you could tell that guy was like the leader, right? Uh-huh. Because this is the funniest part now. Mm-hmm. He's bleeding, like fucked up bleeding. There's blood all over the wall, like on this, like adjacent to like basically the bed was here. He was here. The blood went up on the wall. And the best part about this, I stand up and Mike's like, let's get the fuck out of here. We stoked to leave. The same guys who were with their boy the whole time were like, who did that? Who was there? Like some other guys came. They go, who did this? Who did this? They were like, and Mike didn't do it, but he's like, I did it. And then they kept following us out. They followed us out into the street. So if you guys have ever been to Newport, down like Newport where like, there's like, I don't know. There's like a ton of houses and then the roads in between and it's like close to the ocean. It's very, very close to the ocean. It's like a popular area where like bars are nearby and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so anyways, we're walking out of the house and they're just causing a scene now to be like, who was that? And he's like, I did that. What's up? Fuck you. All this kind of bullshit. Mm-hmm. Nothing. They were just trying to make nonsense. And next thing you know, we get like pushed down the street a little bit because we're like walking away. Now there's like 15 of them, right? It was like 3.
And the 2 of you.
And the 2 of us. So we're backing up. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to beat up 15 fucking dudes. This is not realistic. Yeah. Had my little moment, but that was it. So now I'm backing up And then but you could tell they didn't want to really fight. They were just trying to cause commotion.
Yeah.
Right. Cops pull up right away. They're we just keep kind of walking because cops are going to the house. It's just the two of us. So we keep walking and we're just don't pay attention. Mm-hmm. Cops pull up on us. Right. So now get this. This is where the story gets really interesting. And I got tested after this, by the way. Just that'll make sense in a second. We sit down and I'm there with Mike and the cops are they're talking to us. They're all right, so, we got a call from here. This guy, he got injured. And we're waiting for I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. And they're kind of in their car fucking around. One of the guy comes out again. It's an older cop. He goes, hey, so they're saying this kid's really injured. His face. Yeah, his nose is broken. His cheekbone is broken. And they want to start pressing charges. And I was oh, we didn't do any of that. We were there, but we didn't. I was lying through my teeth, obviously, right?
Yeah, but holy shit.
So then he goes back, right? And I swear to God, I don't know how this happened. I'm I look at my hands. My hands are covered in blood. And I go, if they come back here and they see my hands, I'm fucked. This is that.
Wait, how didn't they see your hands already?
They weren't doing flashlights and shit. So we're sitting down on the curbs like this. We're sitting down on the curbs
oh my God.
I'm not hey, what's up?
But had you realized the blood was on your hands at that point? You
were
sitting there?
So guess what I did?
What'd you do?
I licked it off.
Ew. That is disgusting.
Yeah, this is a true story. I licked it off. That's disgusting, I know. I had to get tested after this because I licked it off. But check this out. Right before, right as I finished, cop comes back. He goes, "Let me see your guys' hands." Puts the flashlight.
So you did it for no reason?
No. I did it, and I showed my hands. There was good.
Oh.
So I didn't get caught because of it.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you got it all. Okay.
Exactly. I got it off.
But fuck the HIV though.
Yes. And I didn't consider that whatsoever. Yes, yeah. I didn't consider that at all. I was just do not want to get caught. I'm licking this blood off my hand. And that's my story.
Holy shit.
You want to hear a crazier story?
I do,
but same cop.
I can't even wrap my head around that. You've been tested for HIV since then.
Yeah,
so
multiple
times,
many times.
Okay.
Many times.
Shit. And did you ever see this guy again real fast? Is his face permanently damaged?
I have no idea. But I do know because I was dating a girl at the time and he was part of the soccer team, UC Irvine or some shit, because she was going to Irvine. And she was he did get injured and they knew it was me. They knew it was her boyfriend. But they also, which is fucked up because I said I was trying to find girls at the same party. Anyways, that's a long time ago. But I was in a pickle. But no, it's the truth. I'm just telling the truth. So it was her boyfriend, but they didn't press charges because the kids woke up the next day and were we shouldn't have done that. So anyways, the second story has to do with the same exact cop who found me when I licked the blood off my hands. This is an older cop.
This is out here in LA, in Newport.
This is in Newport.
Damn, it's so big here. How does this keep happening to you?
Well, this story is really good. This is the one that everyone's going to be wait, Brad is really a criminal.
Wait, how many years apart is this? So you could get
this was about 2 months apart, maybe 3 months apart, 4 months apart.
Okay, so and are you famous at this point? Or are you you're just some big muscle guy?
I was doing Olympic weightlifting. I was doing some social media stuff. But
where were your followers at? Let's give us a number.
I honestly don't even think I had it right at that time.
Okay.
I think it was just right before the internet popped off for me. Mm-hmm. Right before I even started it, really. Because I wasn't really... when it started when I started really doing social was when I started doing competing and I was more focused on how I looked and not so much I was just training. I was doing Olympic weightlifting. I was the snatch and the clean and jerk. That's all I did. Fucking hyper extensions, front squat, back squat, first pull, second pull, third pull. That's all I worked on, legit Olympic weightlifting. So I know referencing point, meaning I wasn't doing that on social. I posted some of it back in the day. There's probably pictures you can find way back on my Instagram of oh, look at me when I was a baby, right? Oh. Super skinny. But anyways, super skinny. I started competing physique when around the same time as I started social media. So this is before that.
And that's probably why you started doing social media, right? To kind of show off your journey. Not to interrupt your story.
No, it was social media started for me because it was just I thought it was going to be a great idea because I would read about apps and social media things coming and they would talk about how e-commerce was going to change the world. So I was addicted to finding the next thing. And I used to be on, I have a whole story about it, but I was on Twitter all the time. And then I would download every app that would come out. And I downloaded Instagram and I was this is going to be it.
So this is your thing. You've been pursuing this.
I'm just a fucking crazy person. Yeah,
no, I know how you are. And
problems.
This makes so much sense now. That you really, this is what you wanted to do and you fucking made it happen.
Well, I was I was telling people go follow me on Instagram. And they were what the fuck is Instagram? And Androids didn't have it. and people just use it for filters on Facebook.
God,
and it was
you're
not
old
a
as shit, dude.
yeah, it was
You're
crazy.
hella old.
I'm a fucking OG.
Holy shit! What year were you born in?
89. What's up?
I was born in 99.
Slide in my DMs.
Damn, 10 years.
10 years.
Wow.
That's not so bad.
It's amazing.
You can basically be my sugar daddy.
We can make it work.
Okay.
I'm not doing that though.
You don't want to be my sugar daddy?
I mean, technically, I kind of am going to start to be.
Yeah,
If you
but
think about it,
I haven't been paid yet. So I get paid in pot. I do get paid in pot.
but you will be getting paid, and once you start getting paid, you're gonna be like, damn, it's a nice sugar daddy.
Exactly, but no sugar.
Sexual favors.
Wait, time
Just
out.
the daddy.
At what point is it a sugar daddy or your pimp?
Yo, this is a really good question. No. When is
your pimp has you go fuck other people?
Yeah, not a
you're
pimp.
right.
For
No.
money.
No,
The question I was
thinking
thinking.
of-
The question I was thinking was, when is it a sugar daddy? Like, how much actual interact? Like, you know, a guy can give you money, right?
Yeah, I think that there's a difference between having a sugar daddy and having like a rich boyfriend
Okay, so
or like dating rich men.
but that's what I'm saying. So when you date a rich guy, and don't guys listen. I'm gonna get back to that story about me and the other cop in a second. We just had a little detour here.
ADHD.
Yeah, super sorry. But anyway, so when you have a sugar daddy, right? Because I've never had one, and I don't think you've ever had one. I could be wrong. I don't know. But is it like, is there a line you have to cross before he's like your actual daddy? Like, does it have to be sexual, or is it something because the guy just give you money? Like,
All right, here's the thing, and this is, I guess I'll say that this is my opinion, but this is what I fucking know. Okay, this is what I know to be the goddamn truth, and no one's gonna tell me. No one will admit it, but this is the truth. Nobody has a sugar daddy that is paying for their life that they are not fucking. Thank you very much. If this man is giving you tens of thousands of dollars, I'm sorry, but you had sex with him. And coming out on the internet and saying, oh, you don't have to sleep with this man, they do this for me and shit, that's lying to these little girls. And they're going to go out and do the same shit you did, and then they're not going to be as successful. And then they're like, oh, well, if I just fuck him, then I'll get this kind of money. Like,
so what? There's girls who say like, I'm not fucking him. He's just giving me money.
There are, yes.
This is on the internet. What do you mean?
Saying,
People say it's on the internet.
have you not seen Sugar Daddy TikTok?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, you should get on there. But no, it's like a big thing to talk about. Like, women talk about having sugar daddies, and it's like, it's fine. Have a sugar daddy. That's fucking sick. Go off. Like, amazing.
Yeah.
But don't go out here and lie. It's kind of the same thing with like plastic surgery. Get it.
So they're like, yo,
bomb.
I'm so bombed that like he just pays me to be me.
Exactly, and that's what they
Whoa,
say. Oh,
that's
he
crazy.
just pays me $10,000 to go out on a date with him. Like, girl, you literally had his dick in every inch of your body. Like,
Oh my
don't
God.
lie. But it's fine though. Like,
It's
who
a choice.
cares?
Yeah, fuck it.
At the same time, like, who fucking cares? If that's what you're doing, like, either don't talk about it or have fucking pride in it. Like,
Right.
either way, but don't lie because
like a
we know the
front.
truth. Exactly. We know the truth. And like, there's certain instances, like I'm sure it's like happened before, where there's like men that just want the companionship and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But the ones that are getting like their entire lives paid for, luxurious lives, like they are having sex. Thank you. Like, it's just the truth.
So let me tell you another story about money. Okay. Here we go back
Wait, have you ever been in a financial relationship? Like a relationship where you were providing for a woman?
No. I have been in a relationship where a woman wanted to provide for me.
Oh, were you a sugar baby?
Yes, I was.
Woo!
Great time in my life.
Talk about it now. I want to hear the story.
Damn, I want to tell the fighting story. Fuck. Okay,
no,
well, tell us anyways.
Sugar daddy story first.
Well, no, there was a woman.
baby?
There was a woman who wanted me to massage her and who wanted me to spend time with her, and she's very sweet, very nice woman, and she wanted to like buy me things and take me shopping. And it was exactly that, like exactly. So I never had sex with her, and that's kind of where the relationship broke. Also, I crashed a car with my girlfriend. So let me explain. Let me give you some perspective. Yeah. So imagine you're this woman, and I lived with her.
How old?
This was, I must have been 22.
How old was she?
23, 42 or
Oh,
something.
so this was a MILF,
44.
not a sugar. Okay.
She wasn't a MILF. Oh, fuck, I don't want to disrespect. She was such a sweet woman. But
Oh,
to
well,
say
I don't
she
mean
is
MILF in a bad way, but I mean like a hot mom.
But she wasn't a hot mom. That's what I'm saying. This one was like a mom who just wanted me to massage her and train her. And she paid me to train her, and she paid me once to massage her. I did that.
Where was this massage held?
Is at her house. Just massaged her. But
Just-
I know she wanted more because I got the vibe. I got the sense. I was never, again, because in my perspective, she wasn't a MILF, right? Which if we're just going to define it as a mother I'd like to fuck. This is a mother I
Is there
did not.
another definition of MILF?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. This wasn't one that I wanted
This
to
is
fuck.
the opposite.
You know what I'm saying? If it was a MILF, I would have done it. This wasn't. It wasn't that. It was a woman that she's beautiful and just not my type.
Hey, and that's okay. You don't. Everyone's got a type.
So, anyways, how this all ended was I gave her a massage. It didn't go any further than that. She bought me like some Louis Vuitton shit. She bought me some nice stuff. She helped me out. She did genuinely in the time when I needed. She let me live with her. I lived in her house.
Whoa.
Because I miss what I'm saying. Living in my car.
For how long?
A couple months, like 2 months maybe.
Oh, this okay. So we like this lady.
Yeah, she's great. She let me drive her
awesome.
car. So, anyways, I was in a Mercedes, and I was with my actual girlfriend at the time. We were driving.
Did she know
back.
you had a girlfriend?
Not till the car crash. Okay. So, anyways, I have a fucking crazy life. I'm gonna write a book. Okay. Mm-hmm. We were driving back. We were going up Sunset, and if anyone's been in LA and you drive up like the Laurel Canyon, is it Laurel Canyon? The one Sunset goes to the Laurel Canyon.
The one that takes you like to Beverly.
Yeah. So, but down right there were like the, it's like the Sushi Dan and all that shit on the other side of the hill.
Beverly Glen.
Sunset. No. This is right on Sunset and Laurel Canyon, I think.
It must be.
Anyways.
Those are the only two windy roads. Anyway.
I'm driving through this canyon and I crashed like right where there's that like stop sign and then there's like a 4-way light thing. And I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I mean, I do actually. I ran a red light. Sorry. That was stupid.
Was there something else happening that was
I was like
distracting you?
No. I wish I was getting road dome. That would have been amazing. So anyways, we're driving. Boom. I'm fucking off. I hit this car. I'm like, oh shit, this isn't my car. The woman whose car this is doesn't actually know that like I have a girlfriend. I'm living at her house.
Was this a major crash or a minor crash?
It wasn't a major crash. It was like, it was enough for the cars to both have to stop and like not just be able to drive away.
Oh,
right?
So like totaled or
no, not total. No,
broken.
But like no, just fucked up like the rear side because they were going off to the left and I hit like the back side.
Like a T-bone?
Not a T-bone. No. Like the back, like.
Oh, okay. I see.
The left quarter panel. You know, that's what you want specifics. I would hit the left quarter panel and it fucked their car up, but it fucked my car up a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Not my car, again, the woman's car. Mm-hmm. So I had to call and I was like, hey, I crashed your car. This is a situation. And she's like, oh, okay, it's okay. She was not, I could tell she was really mad because I was like, hey, and I just want you to know, like, this is what's going on because like the cops were there and they're taking all this snow. And so, anyways, I knew it was getting reported to her fucking insurance and all this. So, long story short, she gets the car back, whatever. I get home and I'm like spending more time with the girl at the time that I was dating. So I stayed at her house, came there, grabbed some stuff, went to her house, stayed there. And then I was like, oh shit. Okay. So this lady called me and she was like, yeah, you can't stay here anymore.
Oh, so she kicked you out for this.
Yeah.
Got it.
She can't.
And what kind of car were we in?
It was a Mercedes. It must have been like a
nice one though.
Yeah, it was a nice one. At the time, brand new one, brand new
Oh.
Mercedes, nice white Mercedes, all the little bells and whistles. I had, I drove a Ford fucking flare side Ranger at the time.
Oh, nice.
It was nice, and it was a completely total, like not completely total, but my entire front end was fucked up because I actually got in a car crash.
Now I want to. You're like a bad driver.
Okay, hold on a second. I knew I shouldn't have said that because I was gonna say that. I have not crashed since then. Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock
like literally since 22 or whatever the fuck I was. I haven't crashed since. Okay, so but yeah, I had a white flare side, step side Ranger, whatever you want to call it, 2000. So you guys get a picture of this, and I had the whole front left side torn up, and like actually I had broke my like rotator arm, and I just got that fixed so I can continue to drive, but I couldn't fix the rest of the car, like the front left like light. The whole front left panel was completely fucked.
We're talking cars here.
It looked like I was driving like a Baja fucking Ford truck. Like it was like a Ford truck.
Those are sick though. I love Bajas.
But it wasn't sick. It was like the lights were fucked up. The lights shot at the ground, and it looked like a Frankenstein.
I don't know, but like I feel like a Ford Ranger is like the only kind of truck that can be a little fucked up, and it's like okay.
No, I mean it's not fucked up. It was like bad.
Okay, well,
and I drove it around like that for like a long time. Anyways, yeah, she kicks me out. Okay. Damn, this is a crazy life story, actually. And then holy fuck. I mean, that's the story. I don't know if I can tell more of this story. I feel like I gotta.
I don't know. I feel like now
there's so much more to this story. Well, basically, I was also at the time I was training someone who was like super famous, and I told them this story, and they're like, "Oh, fuck, I got you," because then I told them about my situation with my car and like being in my car and all this shit, and they let me live at like a place where executives would stay for like filming and sets and shit like that. So they put me. It's called the Oakwoods.
Wow.
And so I had a place for like 4 months, and this is actually when
rent free, real fast.
Rent free, furnished, everything.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's such a blessing in LA.
Oh my God. The biggest blessing that changed my life.
I'm sorry. That right there got you on your feet.
No.
Like, let's talk about how much that blessing.
Without a doubt. That changed my life. And this was actually along the same lines.
Like, I have chills. I want someone to pay my rent for 4 months.
So social media.
Brad.
This is going to pay. Don't worry. This is going to pay your rent for a lot more than that. It started to, that was like literally when it kind of like started to go like this, like social media. Mm-hmm. So 100% that changed my life.
That's
Absolutely
insane. That's insane. Have you like reached out to that person that you were training that gave you that place to tell them that? Because like, I don't know. I feel like without that.
I think they messaged me like years after and said like, I'm proud of you and what you're doing. And I think I was like, hey, thank you. Mm-hmm. That was probably it. That woman that you're talking about, right?
The person that let you stay in the Oakwoods or whatever.
Oh no, that person, I talk to that person all the time.
Oh,
like,
okay,
he knows full and well that I'm like, yo, that's like my family.
Yeah. I don't know who we're talking about, but you'll have to tell me later. But yeah, that person should know that, like, because that feels like a really like influential moment of your life. Without those 4 months of just like not having to deal with stress of where you're sleeping and how you're going to pay for where you're sleeping, that's incredible.
It completely changed my life.
Wow,
like,
that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, drastically changed my life. But yeah. Anyways,
can I ask you a question about competing?
Yeah.
I didn't know you competed. I didn't know that was a thing.
I did the first men's physique show ever. In Orange County, the one that they had in Orange County.
Like the first one they've ever done.
The very first one they ever had in Orange County, yeah.
And did you win?
No.
Oh, shit.
But because all my boys were like, yo, bro, you look good with your shirt off. I didn't know shit about competing. And to be fair, men's physique was a brand new category. No one knew what they wanted.
Yeah.
Right? So I showed up. I was like, I must have just ate pizza like the day before. I just threw a tan on and put some board shorts on. And then I actually showed you these photos later. And then just jumped on stage. And I think there was like 8 people. And I got 8th. Yeah. But once I realized what they wanted, then I won the show and overall, and I did really well.
Absolutely. But I mean, you just kind of showed up with your pizza belly and you were ready to go.
Straight up. Pizza belly and a tan.
But how was that competing in the first men's physique contest, like mentally? Because I feel like that could have been something that other guys would kind of give you shit for, maybe, possibly.
I didn't care because
it was the first one ever.
Well, I was in the industry a bit like my really good training partner, Brandon, who's still a great friend of mine to this day. And
he has the podcast?
No.
Not Brandon? Different Brandon.
We did the podcast originally.
Okay, yeah.
Way back in the day. He still works with me on other projects, like to this day. But he had really got me like into the bodybuilding industry. And we were like such big fans of that industry that like he was kind of into competing. He'd done some competitions. And I was just such a big fan of bodybuilding that I was like, I was always training like to be a bodybuilder. Like that was my intentions. Like once I got out of the Olympic lifting, I was like, oh, I want to be a bodybuilder. My plans were to be like Mr. Olympia, straight up. That's why I started like into bodybuilding. So when men's physique came out, there was people in the industry who like, I would know them because we, work out at the gym. They'd be like this lady who trained these other people. Her name was Mary Jo, super sweet lady. I don't know if she's still in that industry or not. But she came up to me and was like, yo, you should do this men's physique category. Like you fit really well. Like, cause you're like young, you're like handsome, you got nice shoulders, whatever. She was saying all these things to me. Right. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll do it. So that's how it came about. And I had no idea what they want. I just know you had to like wear board shorts and like look.
So you just showed up just like how, as
straight
you were.
Up.
You didn't train for it or anything.
I mean, I've been training, I had been training.
But not for a men's physique
100%.
contest.
I mean, no, I don't think anyone really did.
And doing that one time, did that tell you like, shit, I like this. I kind of want to keep doing this? Or was it kind of like.
Yeah, well, I was very competitive. So I did bad and I was like, oh, okay, that's yeah. So that's the guy who they picked. I was like, this is easy.
Like, fuck that guy.
Okay, I know what to do. I just need to diet way harder and like actually be a fucking, a psychopath a little bit.
Yeah.
So I did that, won like my second show, first and overall in San Diego, and then went to the USA because I was trying to get my pro card. And this is when it was funny because this was starting to be around time where like then it was getting a little controversial. Like I was the guy with like 10,000 followers. Swear to God, this is a true story. First guy, 10,000 followers on the fitness platform. Like no one in the fitness industry had 10,000 followers. I had the biggest page, and then the second biggest page, I think may have been 12,000 followers, and it was the Instagram fitness page at the time, and it was the biggest fitness page.
Instagram.
It was called Instagram Fitness, and someone just made that page. Who later his account was Fit Men Cook, and he's this guy from Texas who cooks. Really, really, really dope dude.
Wow.
But he started that Instagram page first and then started his own Instagram page once he sold that page. This is like Instagram history type shit. I'm giving you guys an Instagram history lesson. So that page was there. I was the biggest fitness page. I started the whole online coaching thing. And even with him, like I was one of the first person, like probably the first person who did it on the platform. And then I even did a giveaway with that page being the other biggest page, like where I'm going to, train 2 people
Whoa.
and like show a
So
transformation.
you guys like were promoting each other at this point.
Yeah,
like,
this is like 2011 shit.
That's and like that wasn't unheard of. Like
No.
it wasn't even called promoting at that point.
No, no
but-
one did. Like no one did. I remember I used to like get a
allowed.
graphic designer to like make little squares to sell coaching and put this bullet point this, and then people would just copy all that shit. I remember I would get so mad
I
about
was
people
gonna
doing
say,
it.
did you get pissed off? When
Oh,
people
so I
started
used to
following
block people
or-
like all day, like because then they would copy my captions and how I would sell it. I'm like, everyone just ripped me off, but I was like, this is the internet.
So in the beginning, were you like, you know, kind of like all of us are, like you were kind of focused on like the haters, you would kind of write shit back and like
Yes.
stuff like that. I feel like
I didn't write shit back, but I would block
yeah.
people.
Oh, you were a blocker.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you, block.
Oh.
Like it's funny because like I swear like a year ago someone hit me up in person, was like, yo, you blocked me on Instagram like fucking 10 years ago. And I was like, because he saw me on
Do you have
YouTube and
your
everything
block
else.
List?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming it's there.
Let me see. I just want to see the extent.
It's probably massive.
Yeah.
Holy
Wait,
fuck.
so I feel like mine's not that long. It's
Mine's
not-
like double the size of yours.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I didn't block everyone, but I did block a fuck ton of
These
people.
are like people I know in real life.
No, I was just blocking people who were like, stop copying me, you know, or like, it was stupid. But that's the thing. In hindsight, it was dumb. Like, it was so dumb.
And it's also imitation's the best form of
Yeah,
flattery.
but
So
I
it's
just
like-
I felt hurt because I was like, I know none of these people are going to give me credit. None of
yeah.
them.
No,
None
it's
of them are
super
going to give me
fucking
credit.
annoying.
They're just going to be like, I did this. I do this. Like, I remember even at the time there was a guy who called himself the online coach, and I used to hashtag that before he ever did it. He changed his account name and everything. His whole business was based on the thing that I said. So I was like, his name was Raymond Corrado, whatever his fucking, I don't know if he saw his Instagram or not, but I remember hitting him up and being like, yo, we can't both use this. And he goes, yeah, well, I already like, it's like it's my website now. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll just go fuck myself. Because like that was
my
the thing I was
God.
creating.
Okay, but this situation right here
Yeah.
happens to you a lot.
Oh my
okay?
God.
Because like that is true. Like you are a pioneer in a lot of things. Like you do
Does that guy still use the
new
internet?
kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And so people will just take it right from you and leave you in the dust.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know. You're just successful without them, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long
Yeah.
as in the grand scheme of things, it was just stupid.
Just like
I mean,
whatever.
if I wanted to really do something, like I'm just gonna keep trying to do it regardless. Anyways.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
whether it works
And,
the
like,
first time or the second time, I'm still gonna keep trying.
You'll do it better. Like most things you do and turn out pretty good. So
Yeah,
it'll work out.
hopefully it'll work. I mean, I feel like this is like the third time now that I've done the podcast, and I've realized that I'm never going to stop this ever. Like this is my most favorite type of content that I do to date. I enjoy this the most. Conversations, learning, teaching, giving, like interacting.
Yeah.
It's just so much fucking fun.
I think so too. And that like we just dropped the George podcast and like that episode and George, he was amazing. I loved
Yeah.
talking to him and like I learned so much from him. So I can't wait to meet more people through like the podcast.
So
I
many
would
more
have
people.
never met George. I mean like never.
Yeah.
We would have never crossed paths.
Do you guys see
know?
that? You guys hear that? Just remember this when she. No, I'm fucking with you.
When what?
No, I'm kidding. If that video ever comes, you know, I'm kidding. You
What
know, we
video?
joke. Remember how we always joke about how like, yo, don't fuck me over. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Brad,
I just want to just clip this.
Brad right
clip
here he is so worried that I'm gonna get just the littlest baby bit of clout.
No,
and
it's
just
not
be
about.
like,
You're getting clout.
Fuck
Like,
you. I'm
no.
gonna shit on Brad.
No.
Fuck yourself and leave him in the dust. Brad, he doesn't understand that Brad's my friend. Whether Brad thinks that I'm his friend,
Quote
Brad
this.
is my friend. And I like
Clip it.
Brad, and I'm not gonna fuck you over, bro. Unless
Clip
you fuck
it.
me over, then I'll
Clip
do you
it.
10 times worse.
But see, that's the thing. Unless you fuck me over, then people like to rationalize. Oh, you know, now they fucked me over. It's like,
oh my god, and that was just a jokey at
I
the
know,
end.
but just clip it. All I'm saying is clip it, boys. Just remember the clip.
clip it. Please do.
So, anyways, let me tell you the story. Let me go back. Let's go back in time a little bit in this podcast.
Okay.
I want to tell the story about the same cop.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I know it took so long. It just tends to be my personality. My brain's
No,
fucked up.
we love it. We love it because we talk about so many things in such a short amount of time.
Anyways, this fucking shit is actually my favorite story. I was a real criminal. Yes, I was.
Like you got arrested?
I was gonna get arrested.
So
So,
you
anyways,
were a real criminal, no record, no case.
no, I was no. There's no record, no case, and it might be some like this happened. Anyways, I was at Sharkey's. If anyone can relate, this is right off of the ocean in Newport, same exact area. So this cop would be in the same area as I fought the other guy, right? And I was at this bar with my buddy, again, Brandon, the guy who got me into bodybuilding. I spent a lot of time with him. That's who I was with around that time in my life.
And is he still like your bestie now?
Not my bestie, but like still someone that at any time if I could hit him up and talk to him, I guess he is a best friend then. Like we don't have conversation all the time every day,
That's
but
a
he's
bestie.
someone that I could hit up and no matter what, we could have real heart to heart conversations.
That's a bestie.
And a lot of like reminiscent stuff where like, man, it's crazy how life, because he has a whole family now. He's having another kid. He has a daughter. Like it's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
But Yeah, we're not like every day communicating.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I got on the phone with him, we could talk for hours.
Just pick up right where you left off.
Yeah. That is a best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's my best friend.
Aww.
So shout out Brandon, I love you, bro. Anyways, I'm out with him at a bar, and there's this guy comes up to me, and he goes, this is so random. He's super drunk. He goes, dude, this is, oh my God, I wish I told this story a long time ago, because it sounds like I'm actually a drug dealer.
Well, you are.
No, but I'm not actually, though. That's the best part. Mm-hmm. So this guy comes up to me and goes, hey man, like, you know, so I have some girls coming over. I was like, all right, cool. And again, I do not know who the fuck this is, period. Like, this guy is drunk. I'm sober as fuck, okay? This guy comes up to me, he goes, I have some girls coming over. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, cool, man. He's like, hey, so like, I know you got me, right? Like, you got some. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, come on, like, you got me last time. I swear to God, this is a true story. And so basically, this guy is thinking that I'm some drug dealer who's going to sell him cocaine, okay? And he's telling me, and so I'm talking to this guy, and he's telling me a story how he's a flight attendant, like a pilot. So this guy's a pilot.
So he's a pilot trying to get some cocaine.
Because he's there for the weekend or whatever. For some girls. Okay. He's trying to buy cocaine. This guy's trying to buy cocaine from me. Period. Okay. That's what he's trying to do. And how he was telling me, he was like, have some girls, you know, I just like, can you take care of me? And I'm like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's not me. And he's like, man, I you know, he's like, listen, I got money on me right now. I was like, oh, really?
You're just a big motherfucker. How did he think you were someone else?
He thought I was someone else, period.
Insane, okay.
So he goes, I got $500 on me right now. And I was like, oh
my God.
Oh, do you?
You robbed him.
So listen, it gets good. So I was broke as fuck, right? He said, I could tell this guy I could take advantage of him is what I'm saying. Like, because he looked like he was fucked up. I was like, I'm going to steal this guy's $500. That was in my mind. Okay.
Wait, what you just said was not okay.
No, it's not okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the truth. I talked to the cops and everything. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying this was a good thing that I did.
I know, but just don't clip. He was drunk. I could take advantage of him. Just don't clip.
Okay, whatever. But no, it wasn't about like I'm gonna fuck the guy. It was like I'm gonna rob him for his money. Sounded bad. Okay, well, it's exactly what it was. I was like, this guy's drunk. I'm gonna steal his money. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so he goes, yeah, I got on me right now. And I was like, oh, really? So I don't know why I was such a fucking criminal at the time, but I said, well, come outside. So he comes outside. We go around where there's like a big circle area, like the Sharkey's bar is like right over here, and the circle area is like right outside. And then it's like the ocean and the beach. Mm-hmm. This guy's super fucked up. And I was like, okay, show me the money. Right? And he's like, starts to pull it out. Mm-hmm. And he has the money. I don't know how much it is. He just has it in his hand. And I was bigger. Mm-hmm. And he was a smaller guy, a little fucked up. So I went like this. I just grabbed the money and I said, this is mine now. Oh my God. No, you did not. Yes. No, you did not. And I turned around. Yeah, I was fucked up. I didn't care at the time. This is young me. Fucking savage mode. Didn't care. Turned around. And then he starts chasing me. Because I was like, did like a little fast walk. And then he starts to chase me. And then I turned around because he had grabbed my shoulder. And then I punched him in the face.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it gets worse.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It gets worse.
I gotta sit up for this.
And then he falls on the ground. I get into the car and we're driving off. Okay? We're driving off. And then we go out like to the main street. Right? We're about to drive onto the main street. This guy Spider-Man's the car.
No,
Boom.
he does not. Onto the car?
Spider-Man's the car. Boom. Spider-Man's the car.
On like the hood?
Like the side. Like jumps on the car. Hey, my fuck. He's like yelling, my money, my jumps. Boom.
Oh my God.
It gets better.
No.
The cops see it because they're parked right there. They're right always outside the bar. No. So we stopped the car because the cops, boom, lights were like, oh fuck. I like try and throw the money out. Like I'm gonna get away with this. Like it wasn't gonna happen.
I mean, you should have ate it like the blood.
Yeah. So fuck. So I'm throwing the money out. The cops pull us over. They pull us out. They're like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Now, here's the deal. My stepdad is a cop. He's a cop for like he's retired now, like 30 plus years. And he's got me out of some other situations where I was like a little fucking thief. I used to steal from department stores. Like I used to put clothes on, under clothes and steal it and like walk out. And I got caught and he got me. Anyways, but he always told me, that's another story I'll tell another day. He goes, always tell the truth. Always tell the truth.
Every time. Yeah, it's true.
So I'm dead sober. The cop's like, what the fuck happened? What's going on? And he has me in his car, and he has the other guy over there. And I said, well, listen, I'm completely sober. This guy came up to me in the club. Just like I told you guys the story right now. I said, he's trying to buy cocaine from me. I do not sell cocaine. I've never seen this guy in my life. He said he has some girls or something, and I wanted to steal his money. So I tried to steal his money. He told me he has $500, and I wanted to steal it from him. I know that's not right. That's the truth.
Hey.
Straight up. The cop was like, bet, cool. Goes, talks to this guy. 5 minutes later, comes back. He's like, hey, listen, you guys are going to shake hands. Get the fuck out of here. This guy's story made no fucking sense. He said like something like you had girls for him and like all this crazy shit. Yeah. He was like, it's clear this guy, like the way he was trying to, I guess, because I was in the conversation. Yeah. The way he was explaining the story to the police officer was like bullshit. And the cop was like, this is bullshit. Yeah. That guy's fucking sober. That's probably the truth. I said, yo, the money's there on the floor. I threw it out. I'm sorry. I'm, life's not easy for me right now. Try to steal the money from the guy. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Hey.
But the funniest part was that was the same cop who saw me when I was on the street, when I was looking the blood.
Did he recognize you?
He goes, yo, yes. He goes, yo, I have 2 more weeks on this job. Do not come back to fucking Newport.
Oh my God.
I swear to God. Do not come back to Newport. Like, just stay the fuck out of here.
Just stay away from me.
Stay away. Stay away. He was such a nice guy.
Oh
such
my
a nice
God,
guy. But yeah,
dude.
I was always truthful. I always told the truth when it came to that shit. Like, I was straight up like, yeah, man.
We need good cops.
That guy was amazing.
Dude, this cord is fucking me. I'm so sorry.
No,
This thing is just tying me up in the worst way. Like,
not a good way.
God.
Damn. But yeah.
The worst way. Do you tie girls up?
No,
Would you tie me up?
I'm not know if I'm in.
I just want to fucking
yeah, I mean, if you want, I don't know. I'm not really into that.
You're not?
Yeah, like I like choking and like a little slap or something, but like I'm not into I don't know.
So you're cool with like open palming a girl in the face during sex?
Like,
because like I know like from I'm telling you, like I'm down for it. Like that's
it's gotta be like a slap like this.
Yeah,
because I got big hands. I don't want to too much and like hurt them. Like the butt, of course, you give it like a.
Oh, that's a good one on the butt.
But in the face, in the face is like a.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And
like
a.
Yeah, on the sides. So grip. You know about the sides, not the side.
Yeah, I know about the sides. Guys, boys, listen. If you're gonna choke a girl sensually, don't press on her Adam's apple. Excuse me, don't press on her esophagus. Yes. She doesn't have Adam's apple. Sorry.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I mean, if she does,
if you're down for it, that's cool too.
That's your deal.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, but don't press on. I was thinking about myself. Like, if you're choking yourself, don't stick your fucking hand like into her throat. Like, don't press down into her throat. You press on the sides.
Yeah, it's not a down. It's a choke.
Exactly.
You're not shoving her into the floor.
What about you? Like getting tied up?
I've never been tied up. I would love to be. I would absolutely.
So how do you know you would love to be? That's the thing, right? Because like I see, I've never been tied up, and I've never wanted to tie someone up. How would you know? It's like, damn, I might be into that.
That's the kind of porn that I watch. Bondage.
Okay. Holy shit.
So.
Okay. Like what's the word? Like officially, but do you watch other porn? That's the porn.
Bondage is. Here's what I type into Pornhub search.
I love
bondage.
Toys. Not many people are gonna tell this truth.
This is my truth. Bondage, toys. That's it. Oh no, orgasm, and then sometimes if I like want to be a little bit freaky, there's some like category, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like edging, but it's like for girls.
What the fuck?
We're like orgasm torture. We're like, you like almost make them. I don't fucking know, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't watch any of those porn that is bondage with like penises fucking them. I only want to see girls tied up with toys.
Holy shit. So like you just is it the idea of it happening to you? Like what is the
that shit would be sick. But then again, like you have to be the right person. Like you can't DM me and like fucking tie my ass up. Don't even try.
Hold on, no. But how do you masturbate to obviously don't look a full description here, but like you're not tied up and then like you know what I'm saying? You're not like how do you masturbate to it? Is it just like, yo, I'm just thinking about this being me? Honestly, or you like have you ever tied like yourself up and like fuck, how do I get out of this? Yo, fuck. Yo, mom, like, how do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I've never
calling
done
your best
that,
friend, like, yo, fucking help.
Like, hey, girl, come get me. No, I haven't tied myself up. But I have been in a sex swing. I talked about that, but I haven't tied myself up. But I normally I don't really watch porn while I'm masturbating. I more so like kind of watch it before.
Oh, it's all mental.
Close my eyes and do
picture
my thing.
it. Yeah.
But I have to have it playing. Like I have to have it playing in the background. But then I just kind of close my eyes and don't look
sound,
at it.
you like
yeah,
the
just
sound.
the noises.
It's interesting. I just like to I genuinely just don't talk to a lot of people about how they watch porn.
Yeah,
Like, straight up, it's just not a common thing.
A lot of people, dude, this dress is a little bit sags.
Like,
a lot of people like get mad about watching porn, like especially like if you're in a relationship and your partner watches porn or think porn is taboo. We had a conversation about with George off camera about how people who do porn in the porn industry, he doesn't think that a lot of them get treated the best way or that they love their job. And I have just a different perspective on that. I think that porn is a wonderful thing. I think if it's done ethically, it can be an amazing job. And if you like to have sex and it's something that you're good at and you love to do and you'd like to get paid for it, I think you absolutely should. And if it's in a healthy manner, you totally should do that.
I've met two types of girls in the porn industry. One that is like, I fucking love sex. I love this. I enjoy everything about it. And one that was like, I kind of got dragged into this. So like, there's one girl, I'm not going to say these names, but like, I remember finding it really interesting when she was telling me the story about how like, she just genuinely loves having sex. And at no point was like, it ever like, I had to do this, or like she wanted to do it and she had fun. And then the other girl was like, I kind of got in too deep.
Yeah, that's what makes me so sad. Is like it is unfortunate that that's pretty common in the industry as well. Like feeling almost like, oh, well, I don't really have a lot of options. Maybe I'll do this, or this person I'm in a relationship with wants me to make videos and post them on the internet, or whatever the case may be. And I hate that women feel like that's their last option. But I love it if women do it because it's something they love to do. I think that's fucking sick, and that's the porn I want to watch. I want to watch girls like who put their camera up and did the shits. You know what I'm saying? Happy porn, good porn, ethical porn. We love it. We love it.
Oh my God.
And like that's the thing. Like Pornhub really isn't a great place to get porn. There's a lot of unethical porn on Pornhub. And honestly, I don't know a lot of sites for porn.
Well, let me get you the list or not.
But
I stopped watching porn.
Really?
Swear to God.
And why was that?
I just wanted to see if it affected me or helped me or anything.
And
I stopped jerking off. I feel great.
Wow. So you haven't busted a nut in a month?
Well, that's not exactly true.
Got it.
I haven't jerked off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Not exactly. I mean, if if someone else does it for you, then it's not jerking off.
Yeah. But was it inside of something? I'm just kidding. Do you bust a nut inside of girls? I just want to know.
That's a good question. Do I bust inside of girls?
I'll go first since you're uncomfy. I have been busted in.
Okay.
I have been busted in.
I have done that. Yeah.
But it's something that you like do commonly.
No, it had never been something that I would do commonly. No.
So it's something that you do in a relationship.
Yeah, I wouldn't just bust in like fucking random girls.
Yes,
I don't let really sketched out.
I don't let random guys bust in me either.
I'd be super sketched out.
I did with one boyfriend. It was definitely terrifying. I was like, oh fuck. I wonder like.
If you got pregnant, would you keep it? Right now?
No, I'm sorry. I'm pro-abortion. Thank you so much. Love to see it.
Shit. I mean, it's such a difficult question. Like, how do you know when you're ready for that kind of stuff? Like, even having a kid, right?
It's more so like you never know that you're ready, but you do know that you're not fucking ready.
Yeah, okay? I think that's right.
So I know that I'm not fucking ready. I'm not. It's not even like but I could probably work it out. No, I'm not ready. So we're not going to do that. But I also am not having sex really. So. And if I do, I'm on birth control and I try to be as safe as I can. It's not like I use an abortion as birth control, which people shouldn't.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, but it does happen, and it's not okay. Even though I am pro-abortion, do whatever you want. But, if there are ways you can try to prevent it, learn your body, learn your cycle, things of that nature, and you should be able to prevent pregnancy pretty easily.
Yeah. Would you ever do any sort of like, I guess is it called porn, or would you ever do anything like that? Because when we talked about OnlyFans stuff and like, because I mean, we were having a conversation. This is in the past.
I think we've both technically done porn.
Really? Wait, when did I do porn?
Have you ever made a sex tape with a girl?
No. Maybe. No.
Don't ever
You're stupid.
Don't ever look at this one.
Have I ever filmed myself having sex with a woman? Is that what you're saying?
Or a man, whatever.
Yeah. No, I've never done that. That's cap.
That's such cap.
I just had to see. I want to see. I was like, I want to see what this looks like.
I have. I also wanted to see what it looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys get to see what it looks like.
Oh, God.
I wanted to know what I looked like in doggy.
I get that.
I had to know.
I get that.
I had to. And honestly, I don't mind a sex tape. How cool. You're going to jack off to me? Sick. Do that. That's fucking dope. Like we're doing it. We're having sex. So like, why not make a video? It's not like it didn't happen. You know, it definitely still happened. Just because there's a video now doesn't mean, you know, I don't know. Yeah. That's just how I look at it. I'm very comfortable with sexuality and my body. And I just wish that sex wasn't so taboo. Most of people are having sex. Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It's like, we're all fucking. So it's like, we can talk about that and we can, you know, all enjoy it.
Except for Steiny. Like, he's not really getting that much ass.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's like kind of just fucking not getting ass.
It's okay. He can keep trying. He's working on it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I for sure am getting ass. Are you getting some ass right now?
I plead the fifth on that.
Okay.
Yeah, plead the fifth on that one.
That's fine.
I like to talk about it, but I don't like to tell so many details about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I've been this way for so long on the internet that I've never been truly comfortable like sharing on the internet about my sex life or about like even my personal inner relationships.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it's whether you're in a relationship or whether you're, you know, single, it's like most people are still having sex, I think.
Yeah.
You know, even me, like I'm getting some ass right now, but it's old ass. It's ass I already had. I circled back. Unfortunately.
Damn.
I'm sorry. It's a twofer. It's
a
bad.
Twofer?
Yeah. It's a part two.
It's a part two.
I had to circle back, but
so it's like Dune Part 2. It's coming out soon.
Exactly.
And
but
part 2 was hold on. Part 1 was really good on Dune. I don't know how what your part 1 and part 2.
Part 1 was a tragedy. It ended. It had a tragic ending.
Shit happens.
Yeah, you know, like the Titanic. Really.
So what brings it? That's a good question. Then, what allows it to come back into your life? Like, how do you allow, like...
it's like you have 10 inches in the...
Nice.
It's true. He's got a fatty.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
congratulations
to my boy.
It's a fatty, bro.
That's lit.
Like, it's huge. And, like, also, I like him as a person, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I wish I could sit here and be like, yeah, I'm hanging out with the guy I used to talk to, and it sucks. Fuck him. But, like, you know, it turns out that he might not be that bad.
Yeah, that's dope.
We'll see. Probably next week I'll come back and be like, fuck him. But right now, it was fucking sick. Yeah.
Yo.
And if you were watching this by chance,
I'm assuming he's watching this.
No, I'm talking to the 2 girls on Fairfax that, you know, saw me getting my, you know.
What the fuck did you do on Fairfax? It's like that's like a shopping fucking area.
All right. Okay. I'll tell the story. So me and the guy that I'm talking about, we went out shopping. We were at Nordstrom and, you know, did a bit of shopping. It was a nice time. We were leaving. It was, you know, I was a little horny, not going to lie. He was like doing some, you know.
Hold on a second. Was he buying you stuff? Oh.
No.
Oh. I feel like that's a lie.
No, I didn't.
He didn't buy you anything?
No, I didn't get anything.
Huh. I thought this was going to sound like a sugar daddy.
I don't have a sugar daddy.
Okay.
He's not a sugar daddy.
Okay, fair.
Anyway, we're not going to talk about him.
Okay.
Anyway, no, he didn't buy
What'd you
anything.
get, though?
No, he got me
Yo, wait, what?
Ferragamo sunglasses.
Oh, fuck. Let me see those. I'm wearing these for the rest of the podcast.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so.
But
continue.
anyway, so we were leaving, and he's a good driver, and it's kind of horny. He made me horny. Anyway,
oh my god! So wait a second. Wait a second. A dude driving. I've actually heard this before.
Yeah,
it turns you on.
He did a maneuver. It was honestly the way he reversed.
Was this guy a fucking cop or some shit? Like, how do you know how to do this?
Oh, I don't know. He's not a cop at all.
Okay.
But it was so sexy how he just really bobbed and weaved through that.
Always take notes.
Yeah, it was sick, and it was in reverse too. So backwards. Anyway. I was in reverse later. Anyway, so we end up leaving. We're on Fairfax, and I just kind of grabbed his hand and was like, oh, feel this down here, because that made me wet. And so I put his hand in my pants, and the next thing you know, we're getting videoed by these girls that were in a BMW next to us, filming me getting my banjo played on Fairfax.
But you can't see. I mean, you're just gonna see the shoulder movement, you know?
Yeah, and maybe like my face. I'm curious to see the video though. I want the video. I'd like to see. Please, and tag me on TikTok. I'd love to see it. Please. Or Twitter, anything. DM it to me.
That'd be sick.
I'd love to see it.
Dude.
But yeah. And like, I don't have shame in that, because that's honestly fucking sick. Like, that's really fucking sick. And if anyone wants to sit here and be like, she's for the streets. Yep, I got fingered in the streets.
No, I mean, listen, they can say whatever they want, but like, they all wish they were fingering a girl in their car.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, why can't we just all admit that shit is fucking sick, and everyone just go get finger blasted in the car?
Or finger blast the girl in the car. Yeah, you try it out.
Like,
they got to hit a sick maneuver though first.
You have to.
But okay, how did this guy get back into your life? Like, how did you let him back into your life?
Well,
Because there's got to be a story to that.
it's not really that I'm not gonna tell the story because it's
Got it.
just a lot. But
Okay,
I will
okay.
give a general thing to anyone who wants to come back into somebody's life. You know, a good place to start is to just call and just say, hey, I'm sorry about everything that happened. I've been thinking about it. This is where, you know, I went wrong and I apologize. Like, just be genuine and straight up. And like, an apology to someone who is hurt goes such a long way, you know, and people have a really hard time apologizing. This person did have a hard time apologizing for a while, but like that, just the fact that he kind of acknowledged how I felt,
Yeah.
you know, and it felt really good to just be heard.
Damn, I should call her.
You should.
I'm
And
kidding.
I told him earlier, I was
I'm kidding.
like, fucking your ex is in the air.
No, hell no.
But
That's funny.
yeah. Anyway, whatever. There's so many exes. We could circle. I could circle
There's
back to
fuck, man.
50 of them. It's
God
okay.
damn.
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's the thing. Like, everyone wants to get mad about a body count or, you know, whatever.
Well, you did say something that I thought was funny.
Hmm.
You said, because it's an old guy, so it's not a new number. You know,
But it was more like not a new number. It was more like I didn't have to sit there and ask someone what they do for a living.
Fair,
and
yeah.
figure out if I even like them. You know, I
Yeah.
know that me and this person fucking hate each other. It's toxic and it's really hot. So,
God.
but we had a wonderful weekend.
That's
Actually, we
amazing.
went to the Lakers game and it was nice.
Oh shit! That's why I looked at your story. I saw some like you went to the guy with the fucking salt.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I
Was
went
that
to
it?
the Salt Bay
I saw that
restaurant.
and I was like, who the fuck is she with? Mm-hmm. I was like, motherfucker. No, I don't care.
$1,700 steaks, bro, on the menu there. Like,
Did you pay for that?
I bought him a steak because it's going to be his birthday, but he
Oh,
paid
nice.
he paid the tab. But I was like, here, I'll get you an entree because like
Nice.
you know everything's really fucking expensive. So
Yeah, crazy.
one entree is like my paycheck. It was unfortunate.
That's gonna change soon.
Hopefully.
Oh no, it's already
Honestly,
changing.
though, that's the thing. I don't really want money from Brad. I want Brad to buy me a Porsche. So
Wait a second. What the fuck? Wait a second. Do you know that this is crazy? Like, I swear to God, this is some. Did you know that Porsches cost money?
Okay,
That's a real thing.
You're just so crazy to me. Here's the thing. You're a YouTuber.
Okay, what does that mean? that mean?
This Porsche comes much easier
Oh,
to you
oh my God.
than it does to anyone else. You could probably go and get a little brand deal, or like
For a Porsche, no.
no, but you could get a brand deal that could pay for a Porsche.
Maybe a Tesla.
Fine.
Porsche. I mean, the Porsche that you actually. Wait, yeah. What is the Porsche that you want?
The Taycan.
Yeah, no, definitely not paying for the Taycan.
Okay, well then fucking do something nice for me. Do something nice for a
What?
poor person. Like,
You're
holy
not poor.
shit.
You make great money.
I'm basically poor compared to you.
Well, I
I
mean-
don't have a Porsche, and
Yeah,
I'm
but-
Porsche poor.
I'm gonna make you money more than that. I promise.
But it would just be so sick if you bought me a Porsche. That's all I'm
yeah, I
saying.
thought about it, but I'm also like,
When
I
you
can't.
get a Porsche, you have to call it a Porsche because that's what usually
A Porsche?
Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. It's
Don't
what
does
people do.
do people call it a Porsche or a Porsche?
It's actually the terminology. If you go, they'll say Porsche.
I'll call it whatever Brad wants me to if he buys it for me.
Oh.
Call that bitch a pony.
What?
I don't know.
Would you ever make a rap song?
That is what I thought about when I said that.
I know.
thought about the music.
And it was like kind of the way you jumped into it. It feels like you thought about this.
He was like,
no,
I'm about to
no.
He was a little
hold
too
on,
ready.
hold on. Speaking of this,
Pulls out his
okay,
notes.
okay. Speaking of this,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is so. This is probably taboo to say because no one likes talking about this kind of shit
Mm-hmm.
against this person. Why the fuck did The Rock make a rap song?
Wait,
Oh,
he
The
made
Rock
a
made a
rap
rap song?
What?
The Rock-
Did anyone hear this?
I
No.
couldn't even say those words.
The Rock made a rap song.
The Rock made a rap song. Say that 3 times now.
Yes. So it's with Tech Nine.
It's copyright. We can't play it.
No, we can't play it. It's with Tech Nine. It's in 2 other people. I'm not sure, and then him. And listen, I love The Rock. Okay, let me preface this by saying he's great. He's done so much. He's fucking impressive as fuck to me. I'm just saying I don't think rap is for everyone. That's all. That's why you asked me if I make a rap song. If I made a rap song, it's probably not for me.
I haven't heard it, so I can't comment. But
I'm gonna play it for you after this podcast.
please do, because
And
fuck.
I don't know if Marshall, if you've heard it or not.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard
I've
it?
heard it.
What do you
It's
think?
like a big joke.
It's a joke. It seems, and this is the thing, right?
I
The-
almost feel like I just kind of want to step away.
No, I
for a
feel
second,
bad. I
listen
feel
to
bad
it,
saying
and
this
come back.
because I saw I just saw him post about it on his Instagram, and he was like
Mm-hmm.
number 1 rap song in the world, and he's like posting TikTok.
Is it on Apple? I'm not gonna play
Yeah,
it out
yeah.
loud, but if I just type
it's-
in The Rock, are we
Yeah, it's gonna
find
come
it?
up. And he like posted like number 1 rap song in the world, and like, you know, The Rock is like number 1 movies, like number 1 like everything. Like, this guy's crushing it. But this just wasn't
Is it called face? Wait, and just take a quick.
Yeah, go
listen.
just go to his
get a
verse.
genuine reaction.
Go to his verse. Yeah, go to his verse.
I don't
So
know.
anyways,
Like the number one comment on all my TikToks.
Marsh, come over here. Come over here. Jump on here real quick so she can listen to that song.
Wait, can I say?
Go ahead.
I don't know. He in Moana, he hit those bars as Mao.
I mean, listen, in Moana, it's different. Like in Moana, amazing. This guy, like, listen, he's an amazing actor. I think he's great in so many things that he does. I met him in person. He's a fucking nice dude. I was just like, yo, was this really it though? I just think it was a miss.
No, but like,
it was definitely an L.
You gotta get close.
put it closer.
It was definitely an L. Like the entire thing, like it's literally a joke. Like the number, I'm telling you, the number one comment, like on one of my TikToks, get the most likes of any comments is like they'll put his verse and like all the like the demon red face emojis and stuff. Like it's actually a joke.
No, it's like a literal joke. Is what
Like,
you're saying.
Like if you go to his Instagram posts, that will I guarantee that'll be the number one comment.
But like
on
at
his
what
recent
point?
posts.
But like at what point is it him trolling it too? Because
No,
he knows it's
I don't
trash.
think-
No,
I don't think he's trolling it.
No, because the thing is he's acknowledged that he's been in shitty movies. Like
No, he's not trolling
He kind of
this.
like laughs about it. You
He's
know what I mean?
not. Is this? I mean, the punchlines, I guess, is coming in. I don't know when is it coming.
He's dead serious. This is.
Oh,
dead
you think
serious.
this is like real?
Oh, I'm.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
certain.
Wait, scoot over. Let her come on. I think she's getting a real. Okay, so jump on here. I just want your real response. You've never heard this before, so you heard the verse.
I love doing it. I love him.
I love him.
We love him.
You love him.
His movies are
That's what I'm saying.
incredible.
I just want to know who the fuck on his team was like,
I
bro,
don't-
this is it.
Where was the auto-tune? Where
Fuck.
was the... Why does he sound like he's taking a shit? He's on the toilet while he's rapping.
I don't know. I just want to know who on his team was like, bro, this is it. This is money. This is how we're doing
It's
it.
just like,
Like,
that's how I feel he
Who
said it
listened to
in.
that and was
That's
like,
the
put that
tone.
out. That's it.
Oh
I
my
swear to God,
that
I
was
just,
bad. That was really bad. That's like embarrassing.
that's how I felt when I listened to it.
So you can't make a rap song. Ever.
No, that's the
Don't
thing.
ever
Like,
do
you
that.
can't do everything. Now, this guy is going to be successful at everything. He's good at all this other shit. I just think you can't do everything.
And that's fine. Like
Exactly.
That's honestly, it makes me feel a little more human that The Rock sucks at something. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
fuck.
we all
No, because
needed
he's
that.
good at everything.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. We all kind of needed him to suck.
Yeah, we got this
and
one.
so
We
it's like,
fucking got this
you
one.
know, it's like you're a little more human.
You see, here's the deal. I knew, and I know that he has like a great relationship with that artist, with those artists, and specifically Tech Nine. He listens to him all the time.
Yeah.
He loves his music.
Yeah.
I love his music. I grew up listening to that music. I think it's dope. But I don't know. Sometimes this thing just, if you put it out and you're like, yeah, maybe this just wasn't it. But like, and then I see the promotion of it. I'm like, he's fully standing behind the fact that like #1 rap song in the world, and he's like putting like TikTok
Yeah.
#1 TikTok song. But I think it's because like if you go to that sound on TikTok right now, it's like jokes.
It's
It is-
bad.
it's 100%
It's
a
like
joke.
it's got to be a
Like people are
spoof, right?
crying, like they're crying, like
Yeah.
listening to
Okay,
it.
so I have heard this on TikTok, but I had
See?
no idea.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
Like,
So
like,
anyways.
it's not just that; it's the lyric choice. Like the lyric choice makes it 10 times worse.
I didn't even hear the
Did he
whole
talk about like
verse.
protein or some shit or lifting?
He's like it's about drive, it's about power. Like we stay hungry, we devour.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Put in the work, something, and take what's ours.
Now,
Like,
here's the
like,
crazy
it's
thing.
actual,
We
like-
love the message.
No,
We
here's the
love
crazy thing.
message.
He still remembered that shit though, and like we're still talking about this shit.
What do you
I can't
mean?
even. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's still a little bit catchy. As much as I'm shitting on it right now, the fact that he remembered that, and I was like, holy fuck, he's saying it exactly right.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
It
Yeah,
is
it
catchy.
kind of like brought
Well,
up
realistically,
like, the tune to
how
it.
many songs do you listen to? Rap songs, hip hop songs that are straight ass, but you listen to it because they're bangers.
Facts?
You can't
That's
like
true. Fuck,
facts.
man.
True,
We just
yeah.
live in a
Migos,
fucking.
like I mean, I'm sorry,
Facts.
they're catchy songs. Like you could shake your ass to it, but like realistically, don't know what half the shit they're saying.
Exactly, and like bitches will make a TikTok dance to anything, so it's like really any song can pop off at this point.
The Migos so T-shirt casting call. Come on, those songs.
What are you
are-
talking
No,
about?
I'm just talking about names of Migos
Oh, I'm
songs.
just like, I don't know the Migos really.
Oh, they got some.
I just
fucking
don't like- I
bangers,
just
but
don't
they also
like-
have some dumb songs too.
I don't like their new music. Their older music, fire. But like anything that they put out over like the last year, I just really have not listened to it all.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I don't even listen to rap and they're good. Like
Yeah,
I don't even
I-
listen to rap and I will actually listen to Migos.
I love it. It's a generation thing.
Who do you listen to?
Dude, my music.
Did he introduce
pull-
himself? Who
pull-
is
No,
this?
he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Who the hell is this?
Dude,
This is Marshall. This is he's a raw gear athlete.
How old are you, Marshall?
I'm nobody. I'm a 19-year-old nobody.
Yeah, Marsh is out here. You're from
I'm from Florida, so
Jacksonville,
Jax, Florida.
So not like cool part like Miami.
No,
Florida. Sorry,
like I'm
Jackson.
from. People
Sorry,
are like,
guys.
"Oh, you're from Florida, dude. That's sick. I want to go." No, you don't want to go. You don't want to go to where I'm
But is
from.
it- is
Is there a beach?
There's beaches. Yes, that's the only good thing about it. Like it's beaches and dead people. Like beaches, dead people.
It's
and
like a cemetery, huh?
criminals. Oh yeah.
Are we
It's
talking
like
ghosts?
no, I'm talking like just crime there is like insane. I'm talking like 90% of Jacksonville is like the bad part of Chicago, and then the other 10% is like Ponte Vedra, like the Boujee, you know, the areas like the
Whoa.
beach areas and stuff.
So
But that's
are
like
you from the Boujee area?
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Where are you
No.
from specifically there?
I was born. I have no idea, to be honest, dude. I moved around so much from the time I was born to like the time I was 5. Like I have no idea. I
Is there a reason that you moved around so much?
so
Is
whenever so whenever I was born, my dad, nobody really knows who it is. But my mom, she was like having trouble like with some drugs and stuff. She was actually a music artist. She did like all kind of like stuff. Like, she wasn't like famous, like big time, but she was like bigger time than like.
So you grew up without a
me or,
father.
like, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I was moved around to some family. I lived in Colorado for a little bit with my aunt. Lived in South Georgia a little bit with my like with my other aunt, like on the other side of the family, some other people, some friends from like their friends and like some other people and stuff. So I really have no idea. But then I was moved to South Georgia, which is like if the United States was a human body, South Georgia would be like the butthole, like hair, like not even the butthole, like the hair.
like the dingleberry, like the
Literally,
poop stuck
yeah,
to
like the
to
poop
hair.
stuck to the hairs on
Got
your
it.
butt. Yeah, exactly.
So where'd you spend the most time growing up?
In South Georgia, unfortunately.
South Georgia.
Well, like literally, so like right now.
Atlanta, Georgia's lit though.
No, Atlanta, Georgia is lit, but anything like below Atlanta is like not it. Like it's
Yeah.
like so like everybody thinks of like Tennessee, like rednecks and stuff, and like no, not Tennessee. It's South Georgia. South Georgia and like Mississippi and Alabama is where everybody thinks like the rednecks are. Like that's where they are. And the rednecks, when I say rednecks, it's not like I don't know, like
It's
cowboy
not the fun
hats.
ones. It's not
No,
the fun
it's
ones.
no, it's the judgmental, traditional, like weird
in
ones.
their
And I
ways.
will say, not everybody is bad. Like whenever you think of those people, like country people, typically they're nice people. But like I said, like me doing what I do, where I live, like I live in like the worst area to be able to do that crap. Like nobody looks at me with a camera in the gym or anywhere and is like, yo, that's sick. Like it's all like, yo, what the frick are you doing? Like put your shirt back
You can
on,
swear on
dude.
this podcast unless you don't want to swear.
I don't want to swear. I
Do
don't
you
want to
Okay,
swear.
swear?
that's fair.
I try not to. I try
That's a
my
good
best not
quality.
to.
Love
God
that.
damn. Son of a bitch, man. I lost that along
Holy
the
shit, I
way.
fucking love that for you, bro.
Fuck. When he said frick, I was like, what the
I
fuck?
know. I was like, oh, that's cute.
No, that's dope though.
No, I do my best not to.
This could be possibly the best part of the podcast right now. The fact that you literally don't swear.
That is so cute.
I do my best. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I have fallen on several occasions, but like I like to publicly like make it known like that. I try not to. I try not to swear.
I
that much.
admire the fuck out of that. I
Is
really
this
mean
Noah
that.
Beck that
No.
we have sitting on this podcast?
No,
Because
he hates
We're
it.
not gonna go there. We are not gonna
I'm
go
so
there.
sorry because you look just like him.
Are you serious? right now?
I'm sitting here.
She wasn't
I was-
even here last night.
Yeah,
She wasn't. Yeah, we were talking
Yeah,
about
I
this last
was.
night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We were
no,
talking about
from
this
where
last
I'm
night.
sitting with this cheekbone right here with the I don't swear and I'm like a really good boy. And it's like,
Nah,
I'm
Noah
getting-
swears. and
What?
shit. He just
I
do
don't
it
know.
online.
I don't watch Noah, but in my head,
But
Noah's
if
like.
he had darker
a
hair
nice-
and the jawline, sure. It looks like a blonde Noah Beck.
He
Hey,
does look
but
like
like,
a
what
blonde
about
Noah Beck.
what about
Noah
like
Beck's like smoking hot. Take it as a compliment.
what
He's
about like
super hot.
Marshall Cruz? Like why can't I
that's who
look
you
like
are.
Marshall Cruz?
That's who you
Oh.
are.
Like anytime. Yeah, Marshall Cruz is lit. If you guys didn't know
That guy
already.
doesn't swear. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
freak yeah, dude.
That's unheard of.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know your last name.
heckin' sick,
I didn't know
bro.
your last name was Cruz, so I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
Cruz.
who's Marshall Cruz? When you said that, I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were talking about
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm right here, bro.
Sorry, my bad.
No,
It's okay.
it's okay.
No,
Nobody,
I'm not trying to make fun of you. That's really cool that you don't cuss. It's a genuine problem in my life that I do.
Yeah, it's a problem in mine too.
It's not cute. It's
and
not
it's
cool
not
thing.
like I don't look at people who cuss and be like, oh yeah, they're a sinner, like they're such a like terrible person, because like I've cussed before. It's not like I've never said a bad word, and people say bad words like it's like a thing, like it's like a sin, a super sin, to cuss or whatever. But like yeah, that's just like personally like that's just something like I don't know. I like to live without that, you know, if possible, if I could do that, just because like, I don't know, that's like a personal conviction, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah.
I just genuinely
So
feel
he
like.
has morals. Wow.
Yeah,
Like wholesome.
Well,
Wow.
let's
And,
remember
like-
he's also 19.
I'm
Okay.
also 19
So-
and a virgin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm a virgin.
What?
I'm dead serious.
That is incredible. That's awesome.
Whoa, what?
What? You didn't?
Wait, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I
Holy
just didn't
fuck.
see it coming.
Yo,
bro.
that was a
That's all.
fucking.
It was just such a.
Holy shit!
I'm not
that
trying to
hurt.
laugh, but I need to get it off.
Guys,
we
this
should have had you on the
facial
fucking
expression said it
milk
all.
video. Did you see my fucking face, man?
I mean, it was hard with those Ferragamo
He was just
glasses
like-
on, but I knew it.
I'm
Yo,
not. I'm
look
not
at what?
laughing.
My face. This is my
I'm-
face. This is my. I was like,
I'm not making fun of virgins, but that just took me by such
yo,
surprise.
I did not see that coming.
Okay, but like,
I had
why?
it. Okay.
Why?
Why, bro? Why? You're asking me why I think it's interesting that you're a virgin?
Yeah. Why were you shocked?
Because you're a good-looking dude. You're 19. You're athletic. Like, why and you work out? Then I'm like, why would
I work out? So as if working out is supposed to get you get you girls.
No, but you'd be around. Likely
Oh
there
my
might be
god,
some
are we
girls in
gonna
the
sit
gym.
here and ignore the fact that you're super hot? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to hit on you. I'm not hitting on you, but like for 19 years old, you're super hot.
You're a great
So you're
looking
gonna
dude.
sit here and act
Yeah.
like you don't have women just like wanting to talk to you. I know that they do.
Yes, this is where
so
I'm
it has
at.
to be like a moral thing that you don't want.
So-
we're not crazy for thinking
Yeah,
that you
fuck
fuck
you,
bitches. you look like
Hey.
you have the rings and
This
the
was a
shits
rouge.
and
Yo.
the stupid fuckboy tattoo.
Yo.
What?
He set us up. He fucking
I
set us
know
up.
it's fucked up. I have our back.
Yeah.
though.
You
just
look
heavy
like you
diss
fucked
me,
bitches.
Yeah,
bro.
look at his fucking. Look at his.
No,
Look
you
at his
present
swag.
yourself like a
Look
whore.
Look at his fucking
You dress
tattoos
like
and
a
shit.
whore.
Like, dude, we're fucking judging this shit out. It's so funny.
Okay.
Okay, explain yourself.
Slut.
Explain
Okay.
yourself, because I'm really confused.
This is a really common thing. Like as I have just started social media.
Hold on. There's also nothing wrong with being a virgin at 19 or 20
Yeah.
or whatever. It's
No,
not-
no.
I'm
Screw
just
that guy.
confused now.
No, you guys didn't think he was a virgin either. This is shocking.
Yeah.
Everybody,
He's
actually,
shocking.
everybody that I tell that I'm a virgin is like, bro, I don't even believe you. They literally don't even believe me.
I don't, still don't.
And literally I'm like relatively new to like social media and stuff, but like anytime I meet somebody else that does social media, like last week I met up with somebody in Miami for a week. And we were talking about like, past relationship experiences and stuff. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm actually a virgin. And he was like, no, like I 100%
Okay.
don't believe you.
So, okay, you're a virgin.
Yes,
right?
I'm a virgin.
Why?
Because I have only ever had one girlfriend, right? So,
Was she also a virgin?
yeah, she's also a virgin.
And are you religious?
Yes, I am religious.
She's still a virgin.
She's still a virgin.
Okay.
We dated for 3.5 years.
Okay. Dog, what's happening?
So,
Why? Like, tell me why.
okay, so part of it is like for religious reasons, right?
Okay.
Like I kind of like value like purity and stuff. Like that's like one of my things. It's like it's sort of like cussing, but not really. It's in a different realm. No, it's more like I don't know. For me, sex is like so like listening to you talk about like sex like is totally fine. Like everybody's like entitled to their own opinion. Like if you like sex, that's great. If you like doing like the whole porn thing, that is fantastic. I'm very non-judgmental towards anything, towards any opinion. Like literally like any, like I have friends who are like my best friends and like came out as like gay or bi to me, and I'm just like, yo, like that's great, like whatever. So like I said, totally cool with that. But for me personally,
I knew there was a bug coming. This is where it gets good.
sex for me is like that's like the most. I don't know, and you guys would probably disagree with me on this. It's like
That's
the
okay,
most.
though.
It's
That's
like the
okay.
most intimate, like I guess, gesture that you can give somebody.
It's
like it's like
not.
You're right.
I don't disagree with you at all. That's a
You're
fact.
right.
like for me, like when I, like if I, wife up with this girl or whatever, like I can buy her a Porsche, I can buy her a mansion, whatever the frick she wants, a Tesla, but like anybody can do that. Anybody with money can do that. Anybody with money can give her this or this or this, but not anybody can give you like the intimacy that like sex like offers, if you know what I'm saying. If any of this makes sense, you guys watching this probably makes absolutely no freaking sense.
I just want to
but
see if I can help you elaborate. Is the sex like with the specific person, like the purpose behind it, rather than like having sex with many partners? Is that what you're saying? Is like the most intimate gesture is like the connection between the two of you? Or like the most intimate gesture that you could give someone, like in any instance that you ever had sex?
No,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I don't know if I said that properly either, but like.
No, it's basically like
are you trying to protect the fact that you haven't had sex for the person that you're gonna have sex with, and like
in a way, yeah,
Okay.
because like
that's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it though.
Because there's a difference between like being able to like give somebody sex, like I'm sure they'll like it. I'm sure both people will like it, both parties. And being able to give them like your only time having sex. He's like imagine you are marrying this girl, right? In 10 years in the future, 5 years in the future, 6 months, whatever, right? And you she tells you like, hey, like I've never had sex before. Imagine being the only person that she ever has sex with. Like just for me personally, like that sounds like so like incredible to me.
Sounds like a fucking fairy tale to me.
Exactly. Right now, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be very real.
Do it.
I almost have like zero desire to date right now because like it's like and this is gonna sound like super freaking cocky, but like it's almost like a standard almost like I love everybody, dude, and my personality, I am just like extra flirty with everybody, guys, girls. Brad knows I flirt with him all the freaking time.
He kissed me on my
I literally kissed him on the face last night on live. But I don't even know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought when he said that. It just it's all
good. It was true.
It was
he kissed me on the side of my head right here.
Someone
on live was like kiss Brad or some shit, so he kissed.
Yeah, it was like a little.
We didn't kiss on the fucking lips. I just want to like clarify that.
Brad, you got him flustered.
Who cares?
Yeah, look. Where's the pillow? I need the pillow.
I
need
go
the
ahead,
pillow.
hug it out.
No,
I get that.
no.
But you were talking about like how intimacy feels and how
Brad
it would
knows.
feel.
The boys know why I'm holding this pillow on my lap. The boys freaking know.
Oh,
wait, what?
That's okay too. Papa Bone Dog, we love that.
If you didn't know, then you were never a kid who watched movies with kissing on TV, because I can remember using this trick like so many times.
You a boner?
When I was 8, it did.
Oh, okay.
or like
hearing him talk about kissing is so cute.
I know.
So,
okay.
So wait, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, ask me anything, bro.
This is awesome.
This is raw talk.
Are you willing to do anything other than sex, or is it like?
Oh, I love this.
Or are you just like, no, I'm not really down for like sexual acts. I'd rather just like do that when we're married.
That's a great question. I would so it'd be great to do that like when you're married or whatever, but that's not necessarily like that has to happen. You know what I mean? Like obviously intercourse is like technical sex, and that's like what the main thing.
Just to clarify, you haven't had oral sex or given oral sex.
So
zero sex.
That is kind of like that's like a separate thing for me. Whenever I say sex, like I'm not talking about head or like doing other stuff. I'm talking like actual like vagina and penis having sex. So you know what I mean?
So anal doesn't count?
No, anal does. Yeah.
Anal
I'm talking about penetration, bro.
Like
you've gotten head before.
Yeah.
Oh, that just makes me so much more relaxed. I'm just so much happier.
on the edge of his seat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was literally.
I'm chilling now. Okay, that's great. All right.
No,
great.
yeah, and like I said, like that's like not something obviously like I don't. That's like not something I want to be like. Yo, like you're not sucking me. You're not sucking me off until we're married. Like that's not like.
He's like, I am open to it.
Yeah, I like
let them suck you off. Please let them suck you off.
I'm open to it,
it's amazing.
But first, like I'm not gonna like date a girl for like a month and like be like into that like right away. Like for me,
damn, take me like one day.
Brad almost let me put.
I know.
The podcast to see if it would fit.
Yeah, pre-recording that literally almost happened. Like I genuinely thought, like I was like, oh crap, like are we gonna have to leave?
We genuinely thought it was going to happen.
I had no idea. I almost choked on this fucking Sour Patch shit. I love this. This podcast is
That gave me a look like, Natalie, this is happening. I was
no.
She was like, yeah, you need to get the frick out, bro.
This makes so much sense because like. I've been seeing standing up there and like you pace a little bit and I'm like, he's a little uncomfy. I wonder what is making him uncomfy. Probably because I'm literally talking about getting fingered on Fairfax.
She had the whole story, like literally, like I thought I had no filter. Like Like, no, like she literally, like Brad could not have found a better co-host for his podcast.
I absolutely love the fact that she has no filters.
Like that is absolutely like that's.
I picked her on purpose. I mean, I hope people understand I did that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Are you
we
kidding
also
me?
don't agree on everything, which I love.
Oh, that makes it 10 times better.
Just wait until we get into a real argument. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be fucking great.
A raw argument.
Exactly. So listen, I gotta know.
I just can't think of it without it being sexual.
She's like, you know what else is wrong?
Sorry.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna try to tone down the sexy jokes.
No, who does that? When you
Yo, are we coming out with raw gear condoms?
yeah, condoms that don't exist.
Please,
this is what I was gonna do.
You said condoms that don't exist.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, I want to do condoms in a little case, a little raw gear logo.
Yeah.
And then you open it and there's nothing in there.
Bro, like, you know, that would literally put us like on the map, like worldwide, not even in the US.
I'll get that done.
Like if we want to go international.
No, but I seriously like.
Can you call my people?
I seriously.
Can you tell Steve serious? No, I'm actually serious.
Yeah.
I'm
I
serious
want to
about
make
making
a
those
vibrator.
condoms.
Yeah,
I want us to make a sex toys.
Oh no, we're not doing that yet.
No, we're not doing that because I don't think I would make any
I
sales.
want a custom sex toy that I want. So
No, but the raw gear condoms will fucking go crazy.
Are you
Well,
kidding
there's
me?
nothing in it.
Are you,
That's why it'll go crazy.
that's the joke.
It'll go crazy.
They're raw
Because
condoms.
like imagine you on I'm assuming on TikTok, I don't know if they take it off, whatever, they ban everything nowadays, but imagine like the video just like opening up the condom being like
Bro, like, are you kidding me? That would go
Amazing.
viral.
raw gear.
I mean, it is funny, but it's like a one-time buy.
But it's one time viral enough that it's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I think that's
I
absolutely.
think it's so funny. I'm just saying. I was trying to like get you a product. Can you do condoms after? Because that'd be pretty sick too.
Actual condoms?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you call them raw dogs.
I mean, it would just be kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be kind of counter, like,
All
a
right,
contradiction.
fine,
You know what I mean?
whatever. Don't
She's
don't
like,
really-
I want to make fucking
you wouldn't
sex
use-
toys.
I
dude.
make
know,
sex
I do,
toys.
though. I do. I like really want to.
Jess,
So and I will.
Clone his Willy.
What?
Clone a Willy. There, you
Yeah,
can buy those
I
kits on
could do that.
Amazon.
Oh, then Brad can do that, and then you can find out, and you can show him.
Oh my god, perfect. We don't even have to fuck.
Yo, the fact that I
Clone a
like
Willy.
have no idea like what half of what you guys are talking about like
Clone a
is.
Willy. Okay, so basically we would pour a cement-like substance. That's
Oh,
not
wait.
cement,
Oh, wait. Yeah.
And then you would dip your dick and balls in it. And
When
I
it's
would,
hard.
I would make a mold.
Fully erect.
Fully erect.
Fully erect.
You can do it yourself though, since obvious reasons. And then you would dip your dick and balls into it until it solidified around your dick and balls, and then we would carefully pull it off, and then I would
So
pour
that's like-
silicone in there and make a
dick mold.
life-size mold of
AKA
your cock.
dildo.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like
But at that point,
some
would
long.
you still
That's
be a
like
virgin if I fucked myself with it.
that sounds like a long distance
This is
relationship.
hilarious. Yo, seriously, I really want to know. I'm sorry. So, what's the closest you got to having sex? And you're like, I can't do this.
That is the closest. Like head. Like head is the
Have you
closest.
ever
Come
just
from
been
the head?
like, oh, I really want to do
Oh,
it?
bro, I'm a dude. And I have relatively high test. I actually have no idea what my test is. I just said that. But
He's like,
It's got to be high. I mean,
it's got to be
your sex
high.
drive is high. It's high.
Are you kidding me? Like going like more than like 5 days. Like if I go 5 days without like throwing one out, like
Jerking it. So you jerk it off.
like without it, like I
this
will
conversation.
like it'll just be like anything will like do it for me. Like it doesn't matter.
Bro, that's the win. Your shit just going.
Exactly,
Do
bro.
you watch
Like
porn?
do I watch? No, I don't watch porn.
Have you ever watched porn?
No, I've never watched porn. I'm sure whenever I was like 12, I like was curious like what a girl looked like and probably like looked up naked girl or
You've
whatever.
never-
But
you
no,
don't
I've never.
intentionally watched porn.
No, I've never hopped on the hub and.
Is that part of the whole, like your whole religion and like moral compass?
Yes, to a degree. But I also just I think porn, for me personally, now obviously to each their own. And I like I've like known people like who have done porn and like, you know, like I understand like, you know, some people just like it. Like I've seen a lot of podcasts actually, like, you know, like that people have done like with porn stars and stuff. And they're just like, I just really like sex and that's fine, you know, whatever. But for me personally, it's like porn is like, I know it can be an addiction. Like it gets like an addiction like that. Like I've seen all over TikTok, you know, guys are addicted to porn and be like, yo, like I do not even know what to do. Like this is like all I think about all day. And for me personally, like I just cannot imagine like being like just obsessed. Like bro, like I'm eating freaking bison and rice because that's all they freaking have at this house.
Fuck yeah, baby.
It's actually delicious and
Trifecta nutrition. What up, dog?
trifecta dogs.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Seriously.
like imagine just be doing that and then just like, oh, I want to go watch porn, bro. Like yo, like we got to go. Like I can't be here anymore. I got to go watch porn. Like like
I don't think it normally goes that way.
I don't
Like
think
normally
that
I'm like,
but that's like a thing. Like
that's
I
addiction. Yeah, that's addiction, and that's horrifying. Like yeah, that would be terrifying.
and for a guy, like I'm sure like for girls it's a thing too, but for a guy, like I know several guys who have actually like personally talked to me like about being like addicted to that for a while, like that being like they think about it like all the time, like, and it's like, bro, like I would hate to be there myself, but also like I just have no desire like to watch porn, like yeah, I have sexual desires, like, but I have no desire to like search up like porn and watch it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
so I just can't wait for the day that you just like, is he just gonna get turned out and just be a fucking like sex fiend or like,
yeah,
because you're so resistant to it. Part of me is like, when you have it and it's like, are you gonna be just like,
Are you gonna go crazy?
exactly?
yeah,
I
maybe,
don't know.
and maybe I will. I don't know,
Also,
but I'm only 19. I'm a baby,
wonder,
guys.
Like I'm not that I wonder. I'm gonna ask you. Like, do you feel like you might be like somewhat asexual in a way that
No,
like,
absolutely
you're just
not.
not super interested in having sex?
No, because like I said, like
So like you really want to fuck, you just don't.
yeah, absolutely. I would love to have sex.
That's
like
sick though. Honestly, that's really cool that you have like enough
That's
willpower
crazy
to do that. That's
willpower.
really cool. Yeah,
Like
it's really
nuts.
yeah, like because obviously, like if I wanted to, like it would, I could do it easy, you know, with whoever I want. Well, not that. No.
cool. No, we know.
Nah.
We get it, we get it.
Yeah, like,
we get it.
We get
but
it. Noah back. We get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus
No,
Christ,
you
buddy.
do. That's a compliment. Noah's a
look,
fucking guy.
never
This
have
is so
I
funny.
ever gotten, oh, that's a compliment. Oh, you look like Noah Beck, like no, or Noah Neck or Noah Deck or
Oh my God.
freaking
Funny,
Yeah, and everyone
Noah
hates
Beck with
Noah
muscles.
Beck for what?
Everyone
Because,
loves Noah Beck,
like,
by
I
the
mean,
way, man.
dude, and anyone who hates on him is literally jealous. Like he's got a super hot
Yeah.
girlfriend, he's
Nice
rich as
guy.
fuck, and he literally dances on the
So
internet.
yeah, you
He should on
dorks
every
are
one
just
of you.
jealous,
Literally.
like literally I will try to film an Omegle video, right, for YouTube, because I'm like just starting with that stuff. I'm
Wait,
like,
we're on
yo,
Omegle?
so that's a thing, like it's a thing to like flex and stuff on Omegle and stuff.
And get
So
reactions.
And get
across-
reactions.
You've come across the penises, yes?
Oh,
There's
for sure.
penises on Omegle?
What?
You mean?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Oh.
Whoa!
Why is everyone whoa me right now? Like, hold on a second. I don't know what the fuck goes on there. I did
Boy,
one
dude,
video.
I got stories about Omegle as a
You
little
can't-
girl, and so do all of you girls watching.
I've been on Omegle one time, and it was with Alex because he was filming a YouTube video. That's all I know about it.
Well,
And there was people in the chat, and then they were just like,
We're gonna have to do
Yeah.
that again.
and
Just
they were
to,
just like, is that Bradley Martin? And that's it. That's all I remember.
I'm gonna film it just to see if Brad gets turned on when the penises come. So maybe
yeah.
that could be
Not gonna
interesting.
happen, but, you know.
But yeah, like that's all I would get. I would try to get people like to react to like me flexing and stuff with lighting and like, oh, Noah Beck. Like I would have girls literally take out their phone and like, oh my gosh, guys, like it's Noah Beck on Omegle. Like, bro, like I don't even look remotely
funny.
like Noah
No,
Beck.
you guys
Like,
have the same
You have the
jaw
same-
structure and nose.
like
facial
maybe
structure.
Yeah,
maybe
facial
facial structure, but like
No,
so
it's
do
the side profile.
a
It's
million other
your-
people
you-
do.
You can't see your own side profile, so you don't understand.
No, I can
You're
see it in
basically a
pictures and
blonde Noah
stuff.
Beck.
You are.
I have highlights. This also another big thing is the perm. Everybody thinks I have a perm.
Is this
Like-
your natural hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked at you.
Are you-
He looked at you like you would look at him if he said
Run that
some
back?
crazy shit.
Are you gonna get offended?
Yo, did you see
You
that?
had the balls to go and get highlights. You think you couldn't get a fucking perm?
Why would I don't.
Dude, I love the way.
You sat in fucking foils, like sitting there chilling.
Oh,
with
I
leaves
did.
on your
And I
head.
posted a picture on
Yeah, So don't
Instagram.
act like you're better than a perm.
No, my hair is natty, bro.
Jesus.
That's like
All right.
that's like somebody calling Brad natty.
Put my
Like
straps
Yeah,
up.
I'm natty.
like that's an insult. If I call Brad natty, that's an insult. If
Hey.
you call me that, tell me I have my hair as a perm, that's low key an insult.
I'm not saying you have a perm, but I'm saying you have nice hair.
Is
There's
your
a curl
are the curls natural? Like,
Would you get a
first,
perm?
baby? You don't even have curls. You have waves.
well, it depends. If it's windy at
Do I
the
This is
sent
your
some-
curl pattern.
Do I sense some sexual tension right here? This is-
Honestly, no, because
look, the pillow is still on my
What
lap.
happened?
She's like, I'm asked out.
I'm actually not fucking down.
The-
because
Yo, this is so
I'm
Look.
not- I will never fuck a virgin. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
Look.
can't do that. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want to. I would never want to like
That's crazy.
corrupt
And
anybody.
that's okay. That's okay.
How
Because
so?
like you would never marry me. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not getting married, so why would I like want to fuck like a virgin? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
'cause,
saying?
like, the whole
someone
purpose of
why?
The whole yeah.
Because the whole thing is to wait for someone you're in love with and want to marry and be with. Like
That's why you're a virgin,
why-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like, why would I like? why would I just randomly do that? Like someone waited their whole life to like be that person, and maybe at this one instance in their life that they want to change.
No,
that up.
that's fine. Yeah,
no,
that makes
I
sense.
don't like you did this for 19 years or whatever. Like maybe you're having a bad day. Call me,
Maybe
call
I'm
me
having
in
a
a
bad
month or
day.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't.
But
Are you
I'm
sure?
just so curious. Like, fuck, man. It's like I don't want to say too much and like make it spoil the whole thing for him. You know?
No, like.
Do you think you're gonna find that person?
Oh, absolutely.
I want that to happen so bad.
I'll find the person.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll find the person, or I'll die single. Like.
That's crazy.
Oh my god,
Like-
you will find your person, obviously.
But
like,
so are
you
you?
will.
Does she have to be
I
a
was
virgin?
about to ask.
So that'd be nice. Obviously, that's the whole freaking point. But I'd say she doesn't have to be a virgin if everything else is right. Like if you know, if I just like, oh, like she's the one. You know, if she has bodies, like that's fine. But like if she's a virgin, that makes it like 10
Got
times
it.
better.
You're a good
Like, are you
guy.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good guy.
No, but you're a
You
good
could tell he's
guy.
a good
Like
guy.
you're a good guy.
I'm a good guy. Apparently.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like you can, they'll agree with me because like you come at things very like openly. Like you have your opinions and you have your
Yeah, and
preferences, but
everybody
at the same
thinks-
time, like you're not going to condemn someone, or you know you'll accept them for who they are, and like that's really cool.
And everybody thinks I'm a douchebag. Like everybody on the internet, like they'll like, dude, like I literally like the
You
guy I
talked
was
about
meeting
this on
with.
the internet.
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
no, not necessarily like get into all like this detail and stuff. But like people will just think I'm a douchebag, like based on my content. Like you can watch
I
my
get that
content.
all the time.
Yeah, but like the difference is like
Shut the fuck up, Natalie.
She
goes, well,
I didn't even catch that.
no, that was funny. That shit was funny.
We love her. I
Oh,
love
that was
Mike.
great.
whoa,
He goes, well,
It's true. I'm out here. I don't want to expose Brad, but
no, this is funny. Like, hold on, I'm not really a douchebag. I mean,
no,
Oh my
actually,
God.
I have bad times. I have bad times.
I
douchebag tendencies.
actually thought Brad was like super standoffish, like low key the same thing people
That's
thought
fair.
about me.
Resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Resting bitch face.
No,
to the
I thought it was
face.
like, yo, like I'm too busy to talk to you, mother, like bro, like just get out of here, dude. Like I'm trying to film, whatever. And then like he like randomly FaceTimed me. I was like, bro, what do you want? Like, why are you FaceTiming me right now? And I tried to have a conversation with him, and bro, like was like trying like so hard like to be nice to me and like be a good person that like I couldn't even like talk. Like I was trying to say stuff and like he would go on and on about something else, and I was like, dude, like I'm trying to say something. It's bro, this dude's like just trying to like be nice to me and like literally just take care of me, you know, because that's like the whole like part of like Raw Gear thing. I don't know if you guys know, but Raw Gear is one of those brands. It's like it's a whole like, you know, the whole for the people thing. It's also like for like Raw Gear, like me and like, you know, Alex and the other boys and stuff. Like they take care of us, you know, and like that's like one thing that like I like most people think that Brad just doesn't care. Like Brad's like not involved. Like for a while I thought the same thing, you know, and then like all of a sudden like one day like I like discovered like holy crap, like Brad's like a cool dude, like, you know, like why you know everybody should know this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just I don't have enough time to talk to everyone.
Well,
the
yeah,
hardest thing
yeah.
Sometimes, even on the team, it's like that's why we did the Zoom call, and I try to let everyone know, like, yo, reach out to me personally and talk to me. And since then, I've had a lot more interaction with a lot of the athletes. Also, like, I'll send voice messages and stuff. Like, I just do have a ton of shit on my plate, but it doesn't mean that like I don't want to talk to someone, you know?
No, for sure, yeah, and that's the same thing. Like with me, like everybody thinks I'm the cocky rich kid. I don't know why I look rich. I don't know what about me looks rich. But I just
Have like a. What do you mean? Do you like? Have you looked in the mirror?
That's funny.
that doesn't
No,
mean
I'm serious. Can we get the self-confidence up a little bit? Because like
Okay.
you're extremely attractive and like you have your clean cut, nice clothes, you're fucking decked out.
That's
in
why,
all
like,
Dang,
the
this
she's
cool-
perception.
she's really like
Remember though, but that is also on the internet. You can only understand like that's their perception. So if they see they're making judgments on what you look like, and based on like other situations they've been in, they're like, oh, this is the same
Yeah.
line. So they're putting you in that, but that may not necessarily. Just like with me, that's not who I am.
Yeah.
But like people who might see me on the outside and be like, that's who that guy is, but.
like even like my family will be like watch a YouTube video or something, like I really just don't like that guy, like he seems like a douchebag, and I'm like he's not though, like like
Everyone said the
Me?
same thing. Yes.
yeah, everybody
Everyone says
thinks
the
you're a
same thing.
douchebag.
That's funny, man.
Like
yeah.
personal people who like don't even follow you, but like will know me and be like, oh, like you work for Bradley Martin.
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, like
That's what everyone says to
exactly,
me.
be careful. Like you need to be
funny.
careful, like who you're working. Like bro, like I got this.
Yeah, I'm
I got this.
I know. Everyone said the same thing to me, and it's almost like I don't know. It almost feels like people seeing that you're like doing something, and they're like, "Oh, it's too good to be true." Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta watch
yeah.
out. Like
So
you're gonna
strange.
get fucked over.
Like they're asking you to go to LA. Like what? Like what?
Yeah.
You need to look into that. You need to read that twice. Like they'll literally think that.
Exactly.
It's
That's
weird.
strange. I
No,
mean, I get it. It just sounds like a.
Where are you
a
from,
form of
Jess?
jealousy.
I'm from Redding, California. So
Okay, is that a small town?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sticks.
see, that's like the same thing as me. Like my town is like 30,000 people, if that.
everyone knows each other.
Yeah,
We're all-
everybody knows each
everyone
other.
Has seen this at
Exactly.
my hometown, and they're all talking. And like
Oh.
before, like I told my parents, my whole family about like the podcast and stuff. Like before it came out, and my parents are like, "Oh yeah, we'll see." Yeah, you know, just be careful. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the first episode dropped, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
dude.
wait a minute, you're
Yeah.
Bro.
It's got 100,000 views on it. It's a real podcast. There's a background." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Like I told you."
That's crazy.
People
man.
just, it's like, it's really something that a lot of people
Yeah.
can't conceptualize. Because
Especially
either.
traditionally minded people, like instead of when they see something new, and it's like I'm not trying to diss anybody, but like people like that, like will see something, and if it's different from what they do or what they're used to, like they automatically think, oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong thing to do. Like
Yeah.
that's you're making a dumb decision. Like you don't know how many people see me do what I do at 19, and they're like bro, like you need to go to college. Like yeah, no. I'm a senior in college. I know I need to go in college, like whatever. And I say that I actually hate college, like with a passion. And I'll tell anybody's face, college is a scam. If you want to make money, unless you're going to be a doctor or
Yeah,
some
or you need a job.
lawyer or
Yeah.
something,
Trade
Or like
school is so sick. Look into trade school.
dude, screw college, bro. Like, think about the price. What was back when you were like younger? The price of a college degree, right, was like what, like 300% less, if not
I
more.
dropped out because during my time in college, it increased every semester. The next semester it increased, and I literally couldn't pay for college anymore, so I dropped out.
Yeah, I mean,
but I will say, regardless of that, college was a bad decision for me. If I wanted to go to school, you guys listening, you want to be like a lawyer, you want to be a CPA, you want to be in the medical field, you need a degree, go to college because you need a degree to have that job.
Absolutely.
But if we're talking about entrepreneurship or like building a business or like, because I was
Get a
going to school
mentor.
for business management, and I was in school like, what the fuck? I'm not learning shit. And I learned the most from just trying to figure it out and trying to do it myself.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, I fully agree with what you're saying here.
Yeah,
And-
make like-minded friends and find someone who just surround yourself with people that are doing better than you, and you'll figure it out.
And my audience is mostly like college guys, like college, like, guys in college, high school, like they're asking like, yo, like, I've noticed like, you seem like pretty successful. Like, what do you think I should do as far as go to college, do this? And the one thing I tell them is like, first of all, what do you enjoy? Like, do you want to work a job that's a means to an end and just wait for the end to come? Or do you want to work a job that you enjoy and actually live life? And 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, I'm in college already, but like, what are you going for? I'm going for business. And it's like, and how much in debt are you? Like 40K. And then, 3 years later, after their parents, told them to go to college, so they went to college, they're 40K in debt with a business
Here's the
degree
deal.
and can't get a job as a manager at McDonald's.
I'm going to break this down. This is what it is. It is so much easier to take the advice from someone else because this is what people do. We've been taught to not question things, right? People are being taught more and more to stop questioning things. So it's easier if my dad or my grandpa, whoever's like, let's say the father figure or even the mother figure, let's say there's no father figure there, like whoever is kind of like leading you in your life as you grow up saying, you should do this. Your dad did that. Or your dad saying, hey, you should be this. That's what I did. It's so much easier to go, okay, even though like that person at the time is like, okay, in my heart, like I really don't want to do that, but you're telling me to do that, I'll just do it. A lot more people are okay because it's a simpler thing than trying to figure out what do they really want to do in their lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets complicated. So when you talk about people's relationship to me or people saying, oh, watch out, be careful, take care of yourself, it's a fear, also an envious or a jealousy out of like their own perception of their life and what they're doing and their capabilities and their like accessibilities is like, wait, you can't do that. Not so much that they don't think you can. It's like maybe they want to, but at the same time,
or they think it's out of the realm of their possibility.
Exactly.
They don't even
like
think
my
they'll
mom,
ever
listen,
be able to do it.
My mom, I love you so much, Mom. You're the best if you watch this. When I told my mom back when I was 17 years old, 17 to 19, somewhere in there, I said, Mom, I'm going to do this fitness thing for the rest of my life. And this is how I'm going to make a living. She's like, yeah, me and your dad, like we used to work out too. You know, and I was like, yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm going to do this for real. Like this was way before the internet, way before social media existed, way before any of this shit existed. And I said, yeah, but I'm going to do this. Yeah, okay. And everyone that I told was like, oh, okay.
We'll see.
Everyone that I told, every single person was like, oh, okay. There's actually people. I remember this girl named Maria Guzman who actually was like, she was dating one of the guys who was living in the house that I lived at with like all the basketball players in Fullerton. I lived with like 15 people in a house at one time, right? And like the Mike guy I was telling the story about earlier. Mike was the assistant coach who lived there, and he like was, you know, he had brought players from around the country to go there and like play for this team, Cal State Junior College, Fullerton. Okay. And this girl, I remember I would tell her too, because I would see her around and I would just have conversation. I was like, yo, I'm going to do this for real. And I'm like, build this thing. This girl has messaged me like to this day and be like, yo, you really did exactly what you said you're going to fucking do.
Yeah.
That girl, she would, I hope she comments somewhere on this because I know she still kind of watches some of my content, but people are always going to say, oh, that's crazy. Oh, be careful. Oh, I don't know. Because it's like they, number one, don't have the reference point. Like my mom, there's no reason why she should be like, that's a great idea, son. Because she doesn't know how it works, right? Even as I started to do it, she's like, the fear of like, obviously my mom loves me. She doesn't want me to fail. So she's going to look at my situation and be like, I don't know if that's going to work. Like try something safer, because in their mind, that's what they know. And that's all they know. So they can base their opinions off of that. So everyone else in your life is going to base their opinions off of what they know. But this is still so new that you can't say, oh, that's not going to work for you, because it can work for anyone. And the people listening out here is very important. And at the same time, like, if someone's going to judge you based on what you're doing, or it's like, do who you're doing, it's like, you're just wait and see, you know, like anything. You can get a job with something that you think, oh, I should do that. Wait and see. Maybe you fucking hate it in 2 years. The truth, the most important thing about this is being genuine with yourself and listening to yourself and questioning when you feel the need to question.
No, yeah, I totally agree. A year ago, as of, almost a year ago, back when I was living with my dad, not living with him anymore, not really on speaking terms, but I remember one night in particular, he said something. I had just started like working out in the gym, taking like mirror selfies and stuff. Wasn't on social media or anything. I told him he said something, made a comment about it being like gay, and I was like, "Oh fuck, are you serious?" I was like, "Did you just like actually say that?" He was like, "Yo, a little fruity, blah blah blah," and, like made more comments, and I was like, "In 1 year's time, I'm going to make just as much money as you are." Doing what I do, what I enjoy doing, what I want to do with no degree. And and that's just how it's going to be. And I told him that and he laughed in my face. And as of last month, I make literally double what his salary was at that point. And I was like, I'm never going to like throw that in his face if we're ever like on speaking terms or anything, but like that just like that was a commitment. Like it's like all this stuff like I told you earlier, like kids be asking me all the time, like, yo, how do I do this? Yo, I've seen you like, you know, do this stuff. I've seen you like become like an influencer or whatever in the past like 3-4 months. Like, bro, like what did you do? Like how the frick did you do that, dude? And it's like I tell them it's like it's about commitment. It's about like absolutely putting all your eggs in one basket. I heard Brad say something about that on a video a while back. And I was just thinking about it. I was like, dang, like I have no plan B. You know, that's what he was saying. Like have no plan B. Like if you want to do something, like make plan A, plan Z, like everything like that, put everything into it.
I love this.
And at that point I was actually cutting grass. For a living, like for like 4 or 5. No. When I saw the video, this was more recent.
Got it.
But a while back, I had been watching your content for a while. And a while back, like I said, I was cutting grass for like $400 or $500 a month, just to pay for the gas in the truck I was driving. I was driving a big freaking truck. It was like a 7.3 diesel or something. It was like $70 every 4 days to fill up or something. But I would make just enough money to be able to do that, go to college at the same time, and afford my 2 gym memberships, and afford gas, like to go there and back. And it was like after I got kicked out of my house and stuff because my dad and like his new wife or everything was kind of crazy. I had like $2,400 in the bank or something, and I was like, and I didn't have anything to take pictures for Instagram because that was all I had, you know. That was all I wanted to do, and I was like, this camera setup, this, you know, cheap camera and lens is like $2,100 total. And I was like, if I buy this, like like I'm gonna buy it or like I'm gonna starve. Like if I buy it, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna starve. And I was like this is it. Like if I do this, like that I'm committed. Like that's it. I'm gonna succeed.
You know, I have to.
Yeah, or else I've failed myself,
to.
and that is not an option for me. I will never fail myself.
I'm not gonna end up homeless and
exactly. No. And so I did it, and I had $300 to my name, and I was like, shoot, like this is what I'm gonna do. Like in 4 years time, I'm gonna be just as successful as him. I'm gonna do it better than him. You know, I'm gonna be the best Marshall Cruz that like anybody's ever seen.
Hell yeah. Back, huh?
Yeah, screw Noah Beck.
No, I love Noah.
Screw Noah Beck.
Such a good
what
dude.
you just said is like such an important thing, though. Like so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, and that's what I tell him. I'm like, dude, like if you want to do this, like if you really, really want to do this, like it's not like yeah, discipline is a thing. Yeah, like hard work is a thing. Yeah, like working hard in the gym, whatever. But like if you really want to do it, like literally just put all your eggs in one basket. Have no plan B, and like just like full send. Like I say,
it's all up here.
It's all in your mind.
You have to convince yourself before you start doing something like this is going to work for you. Like imagine you get into a situation where like, oh, I'm just gonna like do the best I can and it hopefully works out. Yeah, like your chances, it's the same thing. Like they used to say you aim for you want to hit the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
You aim a little bit higher.
Yeah.
You know, aim as high as you can because it's gonna come down a little bit, right? So you don't want to just be like, I just want to kind of get by because maybe you just get a little bit less than that.
Yeah.
But I want to be like the best in the world at anything that I do.
Yeah.
No matter
only
what.
certain people like that, and I think that that's like a big thing about what you just said is there are some people in this world who know for a fact in their heart that they're not going to fail. Like I will be successful one day and I'm going to fucking kill it and I'm going to do everything I want to. And there are some people who have fears like, oh, where's my next meal coming from? Or am I going to do this and that? Like. And that is a huge thing I think that people don't acknowledge is like how you view yourself and like your capabilities. Like, I know I'm not going to fail. You know you're not going to fail. And Brad, you knew you weren't going to fail either. You weren't going to be hungry and homeless the rest of your life. Like you knew you would succeed at one point. But I think there's a lot of people out there who don't see success within themselves and it kind of manifests in how they live their life.
Yeah. You just got to, it's almost like, if you feel like, you know, what she's saying is like reminiscent of who you are, you have to look deeper and decide like what's causing you to create that. Because it no matter what, like, yes, there are certain people who just have that.
Yeah.
And I don't think everyone can have that. I think there are things you have to break down within yourself in order to allow yourself to really believe that you can have it.
Yeah,
and that's
for sure.
the thing that I can't tell someone listening to this like, hey, this is what you need to do. But you need to look inside yourself and be like, what's really going on? What's causing you to question yourself? Where's the questioning coming from? Where's the doubting coming from? Is it because someone else told you? Like, where is that coming from? Trying to isolate that and understand, okay, what is like my heart really telling me? Despite what someone else has said or despite what my fears might be, that's the fucking important thing is to try to get down to that. Like, what is your heart really telling you?
Yeah, and that takes time. I remember
very hard. It's not easy.
A few weeks ago, you guys did a podcast with Steve, and one of the questions that he took freaking forever to answer. Jesus Christ! I was like 45 minutes in, he still hadn't answered the freaking question. But it was like, yo, like at what point, like what point were you like, this is what I'm gonna do, like I'm gonna do it, or like what caused that? And Steve was just like, I mean, I just like knew that I was gonna make it. Like I knew I was gonna succeed. I knew like it was inevitable. Like for me, I tell kids like, yo, like my success is inevitable. Like there's nothing that can keep me from doing what I do. Because for me up here, like it's already done. It's already here. I know exactly what I need to do. I know exactly how to do it.
So here, that's in my mind, in my eyes, it's called manifestation. What do you attribute that to?
So for me, I mean, manifestation.
How did you learn this? Like, how did you learn it? Like, because this is the thing, right? And you could tell someone this.
Yeah.
But how did you learn to be like, this is true for me, no matter what is said?
So
that's what I want to understand.
For me, like I said, like for me, like I just like growing up, like I'm not gonna go into like my whole like childhood and stuff, but it was like I never really got like encouragement like from anybody like to do anything. My dad for a little bit, but like I said, that kind of went off the rails. And for me, it was like if I'm going to do something, like I'm going to be the only one that's going to push me to do it. That's going to make me put in the freaking work to like make it happen. To if I wanted to be like, whenever I played soccer for 12 years, if I wanted to play, you know, in Chicago and wherever I wanted to play, like I was going to have to like do it myself. My dad wasn't about to come outside, you know, and kick the soccer ball with me and help me get better. Like I was going to have to kick it against a wall. do it myself, like find a way to do it myself. And I think that's one thing that kind of helped me with this whole thing is like for me, like nobody like encouraged me really to do it. It was just something that I just like knew that I had to, if I was going to do it, like I was going to have to make myself do it. Like it was just like there was nobody else was going to push me. Nobody else going to help me. Nobody else did help me. Nobody else did push me, with the exception of one person.
Who was that?
Well, it was actually my ex-girlfriend. She like helped me take pictures and stuff.
Did she want this for you? Did she want you to
Absolutely. She did. She was one of the reasons we broke up was social media. Simply because it was like she wanted me to do this, but the further we got into it, right, the further, you know, it was like she realized that I was like putting like so much effort into this. Like, you know, the deeper into it I got, the more success I had, the more I was driven and motivated and just like, you know, like infested like with this desire to like do more, grow more. And it was like, I guess it was, I don't even know. I guess it weighed.
Like it was like taking away time with her. Or like attention.
I think yes, it did. We didn't spend any time together, any less time together. But what the problem was that instead of, it was an obligation. Like I was doing it out of obligation, and because when you don't feel appreciated, and this happens in a lot more relationships than you think. One person will need this because everybody has emotional needs. You know, in a relationship, you have emotional needs. I have emotional needs. Your emotional needs may be, you know, sexual fulfillment.
I'm a robot. I don't need anything.
See, and
I'm kidding.
But that, like, you know, realistically, that's
me like he's not kidding.
No, I'm like he's 19.
He's really. I know he's very smart.
He's so
here.
emotionally aware.
Yeah, I love it. I was gonna wait for you to finish, and I made a shitty joke. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm actually sort of a robot, but yeah, like there's, you know, like sexual fulfillment, like you know, recreational companionship, all kind of stuff like this, like, you know, quality time. And for me, it was
books. Straight up.
Can you let him fucking speak?
I'm sorry. He fucking reads books, though.
No, this man is trying to teach you fucking something.
I love it.
Here.
I read this book.
He has emotional intelligence.
I read this book.
I should really write a book.
You gotta listen to the audiobook
Did you?
now.
This is a book.
No, dude, I don't read books. You think I have time to read books?
Wow, it's like this guy's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
You should listen to him.
Go ahead, young man. I love it. I love it.
Pay attention to the teacher, Brad.
Pay attention, Brad. You might get a girlfriend one day.
Oh yeah.
You might have sex one day doing this. If you're lucky, and you listen real hard, maybe watch this podcast a couple times after.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and for me, it was like I wasn't engaged doing that. I was doing it out of obligation. So those emotional needs weren't being fulfilled, you know, and that's taxing on a relationship. So when that happens, like, then you're screwed. It's like, you know, like you're doing all the work. You're going above and beyond, and that's what I was doing. But it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't, her love tank, you know, wasn't being filled because it wasn't meeting those emotional needs. Yeah, which is why kind of we decided, you know, or it was actually she decided, that, you know, it just wasn't, we just, you know, we needed to stop dating, and we're still friends, and, you know,
how did this guy at 19 years old figure out how to not have a toxic relationship at that age?
I'm getting choked up over here.
This is so funny to me, dude.
Now I'm pissed off because I didn't know these men existed, and now I'm like, I got treated like shit.
Yeah, this is funny.
Maybe I gotta go find myself a virgin.
Or a South Georgia
boy.
But like,
they make them different down there.
Aside, though, like, honestly, even the way that you're able to talk about this, and like I said, like, just kind of take responsibility for who you were in the relationship and how you were to her, like, incredible.
Yeah, you're gonna crush
I'm so
it,
proud. Like, I am so proud. And to that girl, wow.
Yeah, and like, and we're still friends. You know, one day we might, you know, be able to get back together for the time being. You know,
I hope so, for her sake, because damn,
this
for
guy's
her
a good
sake,
guy
if
right
not
here.
me, her shit. No, I'm just kidding. But
Yeah.
seriously, like, I'm pulling for you, girl. Like, really,
get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you. I don't know. You get your shit together, and then
I'm working on it. I'm
call
okay.
her.
I'm working on it.
No, but I was talking to you. The girl has to get her shit together. It's Marshall Cruz right here.
Marshall Cruz,
bet
not Noah Beck.
I bet she's
Marshall
the shit,
Cruz,
though,
right?
huh? She's pretty cool, though, huh?
She's pretty cool. I would date her again. I would probably marry her one day.
Oh, fuck, man. I gotta go. Yo, this podcast is done. Yo, this is how we end this shit.
Yo, Brad.
This is it. I'm going. I need to leave. This is how we end the podcast.
Because Brad knows that this is going to happen for him.
We gotta end the fucking
This is gonna happen for
podcast.
him.
This is how we end it.
Well, He knows why.
Yeah, we gotta end this podcast. I gotta go.
But thank you so much for being our little guest.
Yo,
Yeah.
you are fucking. You impressed me.
I was
for sure.
I'm glad I impressed
I'm
you.
like-
I had
blown
no
away.
idea that you were a virgin, and I applaud you for all your reasons why you're still a virgin. And the
Yeah,
fact that
most
you're-
it's like a mix. It's a mixed result of like people reacting to it. Like people are like, "Oh, like you're a virgin?" Like
No,
what?
but
It's like,
right
oh.
away. Of course, my reaction is, "What the fuck? It doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
But for your reasons and your explanation, it makes complete sense.
Yeah,
It's
and
amazing.
it will to anybody, but like most people are just like, "Oh, you're a virgin."
That's the thing, right? Same thing we talk about the thing you want to do in your life and how you want to do it and people's perception of it. Fuck what everyone else thinks about what.
Oh,
you're
for
doing.
sure.
Because
Yeah,
otherwise, like, look, someone worrying about what you're doing, they're not worried about what they're doing.
exactly,
Remember that
exactly.
Yes, and I'm like, you being a virgin, that's super cool. But the fact that you understand emotions,
Wow,
Oh.
this guy's gonna crush it.
wow.
Yeah,
This guy's gonna
Wow.
have. He's probably gonna be the first girl married like fucking fairy tale, like the thing we
Yeah,
all
I'm
wanted,
like,
right?
I'm like pissed off. I should have
Yeah.
waited, huh?
Yeah.
Should've waited. Damn. Well,
should have waited.
I guess I'll
Damn
call
it.
my ex. Darn it.
All right, boys,
Hi,
that's your
guys.
sign.
Yo,
That
but
was
seriously,
awesome.
that was amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
for hopping on at the end here.
Yeah.
And, Jess, thank you so much for officially introducing yourself as
You're welcome.
the co-host. Any last words you want to say?
That's it. Other than this couch is really uncomfortable. I have to say,
I
I
might get
can't
into
stop moving. Like I know the whole podcast I was going up and down. My feet are dangling.
But that side's good
my
though.
feet. Yeah,
Just-
that's fine. I can't touch the floor, and it's like I'm sliding like
All
this.
right. Okay.
Seems right.
Okay.
It
Jess
sucks.
will do it. Jesus Christ.
Did you have salsa on this couch?
No.
Are you
Salsa?
sure? Because I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on it.
salsa?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on your salsa because there's chips on the couch. I'm
Really?
sitting on
There was
something
no
wet.
salsa?
I just didn't want to get up.
Oh,
Okay,
there's a
well,
problem with the
we're
water.
gonna-
You were sitting on my water bottle.
Oh shoot, are you for real? Oh sweet, praise
So-
God! I thought I was
sitting
sitting
there
on
like, did I start
salsa.
my period? I thought you were saying I started my period on this couch.
Oh no!
Oh,
I almost
What?
cried.
Well,
On the
guys,
podcast?
don't
Like a salsa
forget,
stain.
What do you got for us?
don't forget to ask questions. You could go
Yes.
to askrawtalk@gmail.com. Send in questions, suggestions, whatever
Thank
it is you
God.
guys want, so we
Clutch.
could respond
clutch.
and post it on the pod.
Give us the email one more time because we would have fucked
Once
this up.
again, it is rawtalk@gmail.com.
Yes, run that
God.
bitch up. Ask us some questions. We're gonna get better production. We're gonna get a little intro sequence, some fucking bells and whistles. Email is gonna be in there, so you could ask us questions. We can get you guys involved. I appreciate all the fucking support. Thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
And yeah, drop some love, drop some comments, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Hell yeah.
Bye, dudes.